good. You guys finished off last time with taking your rowboat out. You dropped anchor out a little ways out from the shoreline of Abbey Isle. It is approaching nighttime, and you follow the glow to the shoreline where you brought your rowboat along with one of the crates of food items that you were sent here to deliver. And as you pull up on shore, you see a dragonborn kind of tending to a fire pit next to a very large rock. And then there's two guys outside that were discussing by the tent. That as you guys shore your rowboat, they both look at you, and you guys are making eye contact with them. So
You don't see anything.
These are not the people you're looking
I
for.
cannot. Hold up. Where are we?
We're in a boat.
you're on Abbey
I
Isle.
couldn't find it on the map.
Really? It's not a huge map.
Yeah,
It's
My thing was like super zoomed in and all the way on the, I guess, left corner.
Well, unzoom.
What?
she sees one square.
ugh.
Yes.
As you guys
If
are-
you would,
As you guys approach, remember it is nighttime, it is dark out, so this man's going to approach, hand on the hilt of his weapon. Who goes there?
Your mom.
I have my battle axe. I have my battle axe in my hand, and I just walk up and be like, "We bring you supplies from Saltmarsh."
Bring us supplies. So you're not here
Wait,
to
that's what we're
plunder.
doing?
We have
That's what we're doing.
we have nothing left to
Okay.
plunder. It's been taken over.
No,
What
no,
is-
we're not. What was that?
I said, what do you mean taking over?
A group of these creatures came out of the forest. It was really dark and it was hard to tell, but perhaps they were a set of boars. Something with four legs came and they just went through our supplies. We tried to fight them off and many of them ran, but not before they managed to eat through way too much of what we had.
So you guys can even handle some boars?
We were told that this island was pretty barren by the time we got here. Our whole purpose is to build a very large lighthouse, and it would be a sort of overlook of the Azure Sea so that we can inform Saltmarsh of any incoming threats and curious ships. We haven't even been able to begin construction as foraging has been quite barren, and what we brought with us was eaten on the second night. So there's so much work to do, and it seems we're getting nowhere.
Well, we've come to help you all out a little bit.
As you guys are talking, out of suddenly coming into existence next to Taslin, you'll see this dog that just immediately starts barking and growling at you, Taslin, right next to you. I'll give you a chance to react first.
Sorry, stuffing my face with the burrito.
I mean,
I was gonna take a step back.
Everyone else watched this dog just come into existence and just.
It's Houdini.
Well, I already said I had my battle axe in my hand, so I would put both hands on it, kind of like just in case, and just look at him. Down, boy, down. Just step back. Just step back.
As you take a defensive approach, he's gonna step over and kind of grab the dog by its collar. Spunky, no, go back there. Can you watch this dog? Now,
Spunky.
sorry about that. He's a bit rambunctious. He's pretty useless though. He didn't even help us with those creatures eating the food. You would think if there's one thing he would defend, it would be food. Dumb mutt. But, so you say you were bringing us supplies from Saltmarsh. Tell me, what was the mayor's name that sent you then?
I look at everybody else because I can't remember.
Mayor
He may look like a
Asphalt.
dragonborn, but he's actually a goldfish.
Oh my god. Anders Solmer.
Right.
Well, seems you at least know the people that would have sent you. The name's Kojak. Kojak Darch. I'm the leader of the Mariners Guild, and as I mentioned, we're here on a very large project that's bound to take some time, but as long as the hostility on this island remains as it is, it's gonna be almost impossible to do this job.
Well, maybe we can take care of whatever those boars were.
Sorry, what was that?
Who?
Maybe we can take care of whatever those boars were.
Are you here to also do defense for us?
I believe that's why.
If it comes to it,
Yeah, I think that's what the mayor said.
I see. Well, that would be mighty helpful. I was told that we had some defenders coming, but I thought it would be of the mayor's kind of right-hand group. But well, you folks, I guess, will do for now, at least. I see you brought your own ship. That doesn't
We
look
can
like.
leave.
If you're here just to drop off the supplies, that's always an option. I mean, I appreciate you doing the work of the mayor and helping us out in the first place. Hopefully these rations won't end up being eaten, much like the last ones. But if you could help us defend against whatever lies in the forest, that certainly would be of help.
Do you think I could pick up this box by myself?
It's kind of like big, like long-wise. You're a whole cow. Maybe.
Avery, I literally was like, hey, you want to help me grab this box? So I'm like, right here.
Yeah, Avery, if
so
you wanted
Rogar
to
and
try
Avery
and
pick it up.
yeah, if you want. But yeah, Avery, if you wanted to try and pick it up yourself, I would do an athletics on that. But if you want to just pick it up with Ro, then it'll be fine.
Well, I was just gonna pick it up by myself, and that is a 21.
Okay. So Ro, you go to help, and Avery just picks it up.
Shoves me out of the way as she throws it over her shoulder.
Yeah. Um, I do
Piss
have
off.
I do have a team that went out in hope of hunting some small prey. They should be back any moment.
Was there anywhere you wanted me to put this box?
Oh, please, just put it by the fire. We'll have our cook help make some of the food for when our people return. And if you'd like, I imagine that it was quite a trip to get over here. You feel free to take a rest on our benches, or I believe we have some extra cots in the tent. The people.
But we got more.
Go ahead.
But we got more supplies in the boat. We need to get you.
I see you. All right, so you'll be making a few trips. Well, you could just after the first one gets set by the fire, you can put the rest inside the tent. The tent you'll find has plenty of room. It's set up with a storage section that was recently ransacked. We've cleaned it up already, but you'll find a space for it. And in the back, you'll find about 12 or 15 cots that should be available for you to sleep on. But other than that, we also have some supplies a little ways down the beach. It's also in its own tent cover, and when my people get back from the forest, I'll be sure to let them know that tomorrow we can actually get started on this lighthouse.
So the supplies in the other tent are those are the supplies for the lighthouse?
Yes, that's our construction work stuff. We have, there's various items, some wood, nail, hammer, tools. It's just a supply shed, sort of, tent. There's nothing in there that an animal would be interested in, so there's no concern. And uh, the clerics and pirates that were known to trudge this land are long since gone, so there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
No questions
Alright,
on that.
well,
Just cool with that
All right.
info. Cool. Just cool. Well, if you'd like, you can go ahead and finish your trips. I don't know if you need all of you to go back and forth. Some of you can stay on the beach if you'd like. But I do have some stuff to tend to, if that's all. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
I do have
I
one
can't think of.
question about the clerics and the who did you say it disappeared? The pirates are gone. That's good. Clerics? What's that about?
Okay, so before I go into that, who's taking the rowboat and, like, going to get stuff?
I will jump in the Tasman will jump in the rowboat.
Anyone going
Yeah, and
with
I was
Taz?
figuring I would join Taslin.
Alright, anyone else joining them?
two should be okay, right?
Yeah, I'm asking questions.
If you want another
Thor,
hand, you
Ro,
can help me.
Lucia, do you want to stay or
Well,
do you
I
I'll
want
think
to go?
too.
You want to go?
I think
Lucia is
I,
going to be joining the three of them,
all right. Well,
or
I'll
the
just.
two of them.
I
Sorry,
think
making it three.
I think that'll be good because we need the room for the crate. So
You could probably bring more than one crate with more room in the boat.
yeah.
Okay, so
And how
you
many
guys,
crates? How many crates do we have left
there'd be about
to
four.
pick up?
There'd be about four.
Okay.
I gave you like 5 crates. It's and each crate has enough food for the crew that's here, for 2 days each. So, um, but yeah. So the Garbros and Little Heskin stay back with Avina while the other three head back to the ship to get the next supplies. Avina, can you ask your question again? I'm sorry.
So it's good that the pirates are gone. What was that about the clerics being gone?
Oh, do you not know about this isle? Well,
No.
a while back, it was the terrain of this strange occult cleric group, and they would, they had a tendency to, well, be a little aggressive, you could say. But they also did a bit of hoarding and would try to appease some type of god, deity, whatever it was. These religious people, right? But due to their hoard, they draw the attention to pirates, and there was many a battle on this isle between pirates and clerics alike, and in the center of the isle, you'll even find their torn down tower.
Hmm. Interesting. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's an interesting little tale, to be honest, but not one that people tend to care too much about. It it's long since gone its history at this point, and it's already recorded that the last cleric will have died off at this point. There's probably some magic lingering on the land, but we haven't gone much further than the beach since all of our work is gonna be basically on the shoreline.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Avina's gonna go over here and talk to the Garbros and be like, um, did did you guys hear what he just said to me about the clerics?
That they're good.
No.
Do I tell Thor what the guy said?
Okay.
I heard about the clerics.
Yeah, and so they haven't actually checked to see if the clerics are really gone.
Uh, I mean, we got some exploring to do anyway.
Yeah, yeah, let's check it. We'll see.
We picked up that quest though to check out a nearby cave, see if any worthwhile aspects or dangers or anything in there. So we'll have to find a cave also.
Okay.
But as for now, I mean, kind of just chilling, making sure this shit is we get all this stuff back off the boat, and then we'll go to sleep.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we'll unpack everything. It's late in the evening, so that way we can get a good rest in.
As you
Yeah.
guys were finishing going over all of that, you would hear the sound of multiple people approaching. Bit of jostling and laughter as they approach. As you look over, you see 6 men coming out of the forest. 2 of them got rabbits slinged over their shoulder on a rope, uh, and a few of them are holding like small baskets full of like berries and um, other leaves and foraged items, and they'll come back and, hey, we found a lot of bunch of stuff. It's sure to feed us for the night. Who you got some company now? Yes, just leave them alone. They're delivering us some food, but I'm glad you got us some. They're going to make their way over. And the loudmouth is gonna get close. Hey, what are you all
Oh,
doing here? Wasting your time coming to the beach line. You gonna help us with this lighthouse?
No, we brought supplies and uh we were hoping that, maybe we can check and see if there's, just help you with checking stuff out and seeing if everything's safe around here.
Ah, fair enough. Well, what? He'll, his word will cut off as he looks over at Ro. Did you bring a child to this island? Did they tell you that we're under some sort of animal attack or whatever? You gotta be the most irresponsible man I've ever seen. All
Well,
the guys
clearly they
behind them are
brought
gonna start.
you, so I'm not the only one who brought a child.
All these guys are gonna be chuckling. Yeah, well, this child knows how to build a lighthouse. I bet yours can't even walk.
Oh yeah, where's this lighthouse that you've built so far? Can't find it
This,
anywhere.
yeah, it's in the works.
It turns out you need our help to build this lighthouse because you can't even handle any boars. But yeah, keep talking your shit if you want to get smacked up.
He'll put his hand on your shoulder.
So
Listen, I know most of your projects seem to be accidental, but we actually take time to plan out ours.
I don't really know what that means, but
I
sure.
bet you don't, buddy.
I'm
He'll
sure
turn his.
you have the brain to plan something out.
He's just gonna chortle as he goes back to his guys, and they're all just gonna high five.
Okay. Venus
we
really just been just like holding herself.
It's a bunch of construction dudes. I don't know what y'all expect. They're all just gonna pretty much take over these benches over here. Just line them up. No. Go back. Just so you know, these lanterns are supposed to be sitting on the ground in between the benches, while the ones that are on either side of the tent are supposed to be like hanging off the rope that holds the tent up, so that it lights up the area around them.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks for the info.
We'll keep that in mind when we have to beat their ass.
Yeah, right.
Just
Oh.
let me know.
Yeah,
I
they're
got
not
my
lucky. They're
weapons
lucky that
back.
Avery wasn't there.
What happens as I teleport your ass in the middle of the ocean?
Whoa.
All right. Well, it doesn't take too much longer for everyone to for these guys to return. I'd say that they could fit the other 4 boxes on that without you guys there. So they're bringing back all of the last of the supplies as it shores.
So
Alright.
I'll
All
go
right.
help them.
Yeah, that was
Wow,
I was hanging out.
that cut off
You were
really
helping
bad.
me
What
out.
was that?
I said I'll go help them unload.
Okay, go.
So Avery can pick up a box by herself. Does that mean Taslin and Rogar can too?
You can roll
Rogar ain't
roll
picking up
athletics with
shit.
disadvantage, but it's because Avery's like an actual big creature and you're 6 foot. So
Whoa there, Slim Shady.
All right.
if you want to,
Disadvantage.
or you guys can just take your time and
I'm
do 1 box at a time. But
I'm 6'7",
Yeah.
290.
19. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and snatch a box.
I'm the inverse of your height.
you
You
guys will,
said that was athletics.
yeah, for you disadvantage.
12.
All right. As you guys are picking up the boxes, Avery succeeds, and Taslin starts to pick it up, and he's having a little bit of trouble. He gets it off the ground, but it's not like the cleanest of pickups. And you guys will, you'll see Kojak come around the tent and look at the guys. Get off your asses! Get in there and help bring the supplies. Otherwise, you won't be eating any of it. You'll hear a bit of grumbling as all the guys will get up and make their way over to the boats. They're gonna grab the other 3 boxes, including the one that was in Taslin's hand, and just kind of take it inside of the tent. They're gonna let Avery finish carrying it because she looks capable.
That's a good boy.
Alright, the rest go inside the tent, correct?
Yes, go ahead and put them inside the tents. You can put it where those buffoons are putting them. Sorry for their behavior.
Alright.
You can't always control your dogs, you know what I'm saying? At least Spunky will listen when I tell him to stop.
It's all good.
You'll see that they put the chest in there on the side, and then they're gonna go back to these benches.
I would like to mage hand the bench out from underneath his ass.
It's definitely weighs about 10 pounds. It's a pretty big wood bench.
No.
So.
I know. Didn't say I was doing it. I just said I would like to. Maybe one day.
Alright, well, with them back, then, guess, there's no one else here, so this is pretty much my crew until, the backup arrives. We were supposed to pretty much set the foundation, but we haven't had the chance to do much other than look around, survey, and get attacked, so... we'll keep someone up for the night to keep watch. You guys are welcome to take a cot inside the tent. Have a good night, and, maybe in the morning you could just clear the forestry a little bit. And I heard you guys were looking for something on this isle.
Yeah, we were, needing to find a cave. Don't know if there's many caves on this isle or not, or just one, but you have any ideas where it could be?
Well, there's definitely a good amount of caves around here. There was one on the upper, I want to say the upper west side of the Isle. So if you head west and stay on the shoreline, you should see a spot where the rock face seems to be much higher than the grass that takes you up it, and I believe that cave is yet to be ventured through.
All right.
You can
Appreciate that.
you can take care of that spelunky itch you seem to have.
Sounds like a good itch to have when there's money involved.
Any problem that's got money involved is a problem I'd like to solve.
See, like mine. All right. Well, appreciate the help, and we'll see y'all in the morning.
Alright, well, take it easy, and we'll let you know if there's any dangers about.
Thank you.
Anyone want to talk
Yeah, we
to
did-
anyone or anything? Or... What's up?
We did get a long rest on the boat, didn't we?
No, this was like a 1-hour boat ride from Saltmarsh
Yeah.
to
Oh,
Abbey Isle.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just now starting to get dark.
We got a long rest before we got like on the boat though. Like.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
You're full up.
But I mean,
already.
it's nighttime. Y'all only go to the cave at night? Is that what your plan is?
No.
Have fun does.
Yeah, not all of us have dark vision.
That sucks for the
That's
ones
good.
that don't.
So. Yeah, let's take him up on his hospitality and have a little rest and go look for the cave in the morning.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little peckish. I was gonna go into the forest or see if there's some berries or something, or just eat some rations.
Oh, please don't leave out the camp to find food. You've brought all this wondrous food, and we can have our guy here make up something for you. Or if you just want some berries, our Chuckle Fox over there brought some back.
Much appreciated.
That is their new nickname for the rest of the campaign.
The Chuckle Bugs.
The berry bunch.
No, the Chuckle Fucks.
The Chuckle Bugs.
Well, yeah, if you guys, we can get something to eat. I'm hungry, and maybe get some rest before we go look for this cave.
Let me start showing
Uh,
the names on these characters, make it a little easier to keep them across.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
All right, the Chuckle Fucks have officially been made canon.
Making their way downtown.
Chuckle
They
Fuck
are.
1 through 6.
Chuckle Fucks on Abbey Isle. Characters of note.
Yep.
All right, so
You
where's
either
this?
picked like the coolest name or just the most dumbass name. There's no in between.
Yes. Correct.
Welcome to D&D.
You guys will see Kojak turn to the Dragonborn with him. Ishran, go ahead and cook them up some food. Whatever meat we got, and throw in some type of vegetable. He'll just nod and start pulling out. You guys will see him pull out a couple different meats. You'll see steaks and porks. And he'll have a handful of steaks and look at your party. And he'll put one steak back and grab a pork. And then he'll go and start cooking that up.
Mhm.
Avery,
Yes.
do you eat any type of meat or
No,
no meat?
I can't digest it.
Ah,
she's really playing into this fucking cow shit.
Hey,
Four
being
four
accurate.
stomachs and none of them can handle meat.
Hey,
It sounds like you're
hey,
just not trying hard enough.
do better.
Skill issue.
Please.
No, it's very commendable. She's sticking with it. I like it.
So do I. Oh, I wasn't knocking it.
I mean, it'd be kind of weird seeing a cowfolk eat a cheeseburger. So
I mean, for real.
That'd be amazing.
For real.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless they're not full cow. There could
Well,
be a
I mean, I am
cannibalistic
walking on
cow.
2 legs, but I'm kind of playing up the cow bit, so.
no, it works. It works.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Kojak's gonna take a seat on the closed chest, and he's gonna turn to the group and. So, did you come here just to deliver some food, or are you at the aisle because you're interested in these clerics and whatever they were into?
Oh,
Oh, now that you
No,
mention them,
There's
They
not
seem
much
a
else
bit-
on the aisle, so
interesting.
I guess the clerics could be interesting. I mean, they're dead. I don't know how interesting dead people can be.
I mean, we would
I'm
like
going
to
to look-
explore the. We would like to explore the aisle, just for the shits and giggles.
Have you not heard of the undead?
I don't do a lot of adventuring. I'm the construction and the mariner, so we do a lot of things when it comes to boats and fixing up the ships. You know, managing fishing lines and nets. We bring in the fish from the sea for people to eat, and whenever something needs to be built, like a dock or I guess a lighthouse in this instance, I typically run those projects. I don't really do the adventuring. Learn about the ways of, your magics and whatever it is that you are into.
Interesting. So you're not very well traveled.
Travel is different. You can travel without adventuring.
On these seas?
As long as you stay on the shoreline, it typically ends up being pretty tame. I have no
So
need to
then-
cross the sea.
What's the most exotic thing that you've come across?
That's an interesting question. Let's see,
So many dirty jokes right now.
Mhm.
What?
Of,
Oh.
of course.
don't ask how. That's the worst response.
I'm-
That's the... Well, let's see, there's a strange kind of beaten down town on the far east side. Didn't really look too much into it. You know, those abandoned places have I guess your adventuring party would have loved it, but I know how those places can be, so I thought that looked pretty interesting. There's some type of mine. It looked like there was a mine cart that just went out to the sea, but I don't know. Didn't make a lot of sense. I'd say probably my favorite place I've gone was up the river. Like I said, as long as you stay near shore, usually it's fine. And up the river, there's this place called Saltmarsh. It's an interesting little area.
Do you have a map that you could maybe show us
We
these
have a map.
fun little areas on?
We have a map.
I didn't,
Where is the map? Is it back on the boat?
The only map I got is of the isle itself, so that we can do the architect stuff. But next time you're at Saltmarsh and you get on your boat, instead of heading out to the open ocean, why don't you take a turn and head up that river?
What if I pulled my map out? Could you point out?
So you have it on you.
There's only one
If
river.
we were able to,
There's only one river by Saltmarsh. I mean, if you need me to point out the one river, yeah, I can do that for you.
I was saying of the other where the creepy town was and the other things that you mentioned.
East side on the shoreline, of course. If I don't leave the
North,
shore,
south,
you can't
east,
get lost.
west.
I said east. I guess Get this. Get some. What's a hear? I don't. I was gonna say hearing aid, but like that's not a thing. That's not a thing. I don't have a. They don't have a different thing back then, did they?
Yes, they did.
Not that log horn thing. No, something real.
No, no, no.
Something.
You could. Yeah, no. They
Well,
used to
That
use
one's real.
hollow out seashells.
I know it's real. I'm saying like you can't travel with that horn thing.
Yes, you can.
That horn thing was huge. The
You
one
could also use seashells, like smaller seashells. You just hollow it out and it amplifies. History.
I've never heard of that.
Big brain.
That's actually really interesting. Well then, get this lady some seashells. She seems to have some issues listening to whole sentences.
Well, I did have two people talking to me, so I apologize that I didn't pick up on the direction that you had said so quickly before moving on to the next thing.
Well, I believe you now know I'm getting a little hostile over here. Just asking some friendly questions and getting a little banter.
I wasn't trying to be hostile.
It's just who she is.
She's kind of gonna be like, yeah, yeah, point.
He'll lean toward
Trying.
Taslin.
Trying.
He'll lean toward Taslin and just cover his mouth. Women. and sit back.
Sal's just gonna nod, kind of like, yeah, kind of like a disapproving nod.
At this point, Ishran's gonna come around and hand everyone a steak. It's like just a meat cookie handing, just handing you the whole steak, no plates. There you go. There you go.
Well, thank you.
Everyone gets a steak, and for you, Avery. Well, he didn't say Avery, but for you, ma'am, or for you, sir, I made this instead, and I'll try to hand you a pork chop.
Didn't we go over this? That Avery's a
Yes.
she, right?
No, he. That's we got it mixed up, and right now I'm lost. It's he, right?
Avery, the character, is a girl. The person that plays her is a boy.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I was right the first time.
Gotcha.
Oh my
No.
gosh. I'm gonna write this
Okay.
down. Gotta put this down because I keep picking it back and forth.
Avery is a heifer.
That doesn't
The
help.
player is a bull. There you go.
Okay, there. I got it. I'll never forget again. Alright.
Oh my god.
Next session he'll forget.
No, I wrote it down. But,
Avery's a bull.
I made this for you instead. Here you go, and he'll try to hand you the pork chop.
Avery will kind of panic for a minute before going, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't eat any meat, but I'm sure the little dragonborn wouldn't mind having it."
And he'll look over at Ro. Huh, I didn't even see. It's a little guy. Well, here you go, little man. And he'll hand Heskin the pork chop.
Lucy is like holding the steak with two fingers, being like, I need something to put this on. My fancy is kicking in.
I just rip into the steak.
Pretty much.
Just getting rips into that pork.
I know, we're just me and Rogar just grab it both hands, just
Avina looks at them and then just follows suit. She's like, yeah, I guess this is how we're doing it.
Anyone that's looking over and can see the dog will see him disappear and reappear over here.
Well, that's a thing.
Dog
God,
have
that's actually-
teleportation?
I thought he was going for me for a second there, and I got real scared.
I thought originally you just said that because you were like, oh, I forgot to put the dog in.
No, I did not. Dog teleports.
Well,
Interesting.
fuck.
well, I just see him pop up outside of my view. Peripheral vision's like, what the fuck?
Sir Kojak.
Yeah, what's going on? Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I couldn't hear you guys for a second. I saw the
Okay.
mouths moving.
Yes. What's up? What's up?
Your dog. Do they teleport?
Ah, Spunky. Yeah, he gets around. He teleports.
How so?
Ah, he always has.
Always has. Mhm.
You never heard of a blink dog?
A blink dog?
Yeah, it's a blink
Did I
dog.
roll history? With that? What?
It's a species of dog. It's more common to see blink foxes, but it's a blink dog. That's
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Blink dog.
You blink and he's gone.
Kinda, yeah. That's it, kind of it.
Oh God.
Yeah, he looks like a Doberman, kinda. A little golden Doberman.
But
Yeah, that's just what he
Oh.
does. He likes to, you know, get his pets, and well, those chuckle fucks may be a bit of a nuisance. They give him all the attention he could need.
Interesting. I'm not used to blink dogs.
I can tell by your reaction.
Hmm.
He's gonna pull like a small log out of his pocket and draw his dagger and just start carving the wood. Yeah, those guys will play catch and feed them, pet them, all the sorts of stuff. Yeah, they always like to be a little rambunctious, and they were just out foraging, killing animals. You know how people can be, and well, they may have come off abrasive, but they're kind folk. Just a bit stupid.
Oh, that's not anything to worry about then.
The only thing we got to worry about are those damn boars or apes or whatever it was that came in and ransacked this place.
Lucy is then going to kind of like look around a bit before asking him, "Do you by any chance have any like plate or something like it?"
As you say that, this guy's gonna silently come up and he's gonna hand you a banana leaf.
Thank you.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
He'll just nod and
Exactly.
go back to the bench. You guys would see that Ishrin is now cooking some more steaks, presumably for more people.
Avery's going to look for that berry basket that was mentioned because she can actually eat that.
You can find one of those berries you said. Yeah, those well, they didn't put it in the tent, I don't think. So let's see. Oh, there it is. Matt, can you get that for her? And he'll grab the basket that's on the side of the bench with him, and just get up and bring it over.
How big is the basket if he's just giving me the entire thing?
It's only like a hand basket. It's not big. It's not like a picnic basket. It's like almost like an oblong bowl, wicker bowl.
Thank you.
He'll just silently nod and go back to his seat. Well, once you're done eating, you guys are welcome to venture around or take your rest, whatever it is that you like to do.
While everybody else is kind of like chowing in, Lucy is definitely using her a dagger to like slice the meat and then pick it up. Bite-sized pieces.
Meanwhile, Heskin is chewing mouth open, just chomping away. Rose following suit, apparently.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
First time in a while I've been able to act natural.
And y'all are far from civilization. Feel free to slob it up. But, well, yeah. Does anyone want to talk about anything, ask anything, or anything before you go to sleep, or?
I'll see what's fun.
Avery was going to try and get Heskin to maybe eat some berries because it needs a balanced diet.
Well, that's up to Ro. How does Heskin react to that?
Good luck. I mean, if he wants them, we can eat them.
Sure kid. Does he do it or not?
Sure, he does it.
Okay.
Child
Yeah,
eats
he'll
the
eat up the
berries.
berries. He'll eat up the berries mainly because they're coming from Avery.
Does it help if I airplane them?
Probably not.
What is
Fine,
this airplane you speak of?
Not an airplane.
Yeah.
Called
It's a
flying
bird.
bird.
It's a bird.
Called
It
potato.
goes tweet, 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 tweet.
A dragon?
Right?
Oh,
Eat
yeah?
the dragon.
Are
Are you mocking the people that enslaved
I'm
me?
not. Fine, I dragon the berries to Heskin.
He eats your hand.
What?
6 points advantage.
We don't like dragons.
Yes, dragonborns don't like dragons.
There's a little bit of lore for you.
Yep.
But no, he eats the berries and is thankful.
Fair enough. I imagine how he's just got like pork juice with berry juice all over his mouth.
Oh my.
I'll clean him up when I'm done.
Would anyone else like some berries? I don't mind sharing.
You feed it to me like an airplane.
Futuristic talk has me confused.
I'm gonna say Avery takes you seriously and starts trying to do that.
No. I'm just gonna,
Oh,
I'm just gonna be like, no, I was just kidding. I was kidding.
Lucia will probably end up grabbing Avery's hand and be like, I'll do that.
Out of pure jealousy.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Face is just red.
Who said that?
Avina finishes her steak and kind of licks off her fingers and says, "So we gotta find this, but that they seem to think all the clerics are dead, but they haven't really checked the tower where the clerics used to live. Do you think we should check both places?"
Well, what type of species were these clerics? Does anyone know?
We
What
don't
type
really
of?
know what species they
Sorry.
were. Apparently,
yes.
they were aggressive. And they hoarded a lot of extra stuff that they didn't need, and that made pirates come and try to take all their treasure. And there was a whole bunch of battles. It was just not a good time.
Well, depending on what type of species they are, they very well could still be alive.
Right. That's one.
Plus, there's the whole undead part too. So
Yeah,
They were clerics.
exactly.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to check both because the place they used to be could have some clues.
Maybe it could have some treasure.
It could have.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to do a few things then, I guess. Because we got the cave, John. We're gonna have to clear out the forest. And now you want to go looking for the clerics.
Well, I mean, while we're clearing out the forest, we could just take a gander more inland and see if we can find where the clerics are.
If they're still around.
And even if they're not, maybe find what might be left.
Yeah. Plus, what if the stuff that's in the cave that we're supposed to go find is actually from the clerics?
What if everything is connected?
That's crazy talk.
I mean, if these chuckle fucks are able to find it, maybe we're able to find it as well.
Chuckle fucks. These guys.
As you say that, you'll look
That's
back and you'll see them like throwing a toy to each other with Spunky just constantly running between them.
You're playing a game of monkey?
Yeah, it's a dog, so
Sparky in the middle.
it's a pretty
There's
common game you
Spunky.
play with dogs. I'm pretty sure.
Fucking Spunky from
Usually you throw it to the dog.
Or wait, no, that was Pork Chop. Who was
Yeah,
Spunky?
you throw it
Hold
past the dog, and the dog runs and gets it, and then
That's one
bring
game.
it back.
There's more than one game, guys.
Yeah, that's
alright?
just fetch.
Going.
There's more than one.
So you
There's
torture
something-
your dogs by playing keep away?
Yeah, that's it's not very nice.
Okay.
My dog is currently
There's
a
something
Dog-
unicorn.
Dogs have a natural innate sense to like hunt, and this gives them the chase. So it's not really that cruel. You can just say you don't like the
Yeah,
game.
they're
It's all
a
good.
predator.
It's all good.
It's okay, I do that all the time. I teach my dogs to go fast enough to where they can grab it, so it's actually an actual game of keep away. Wear gloves though. They go
My
nom
dog
nom.
plays keep away from me.
That's not a lot of attention on the keep away game. It was just meant to be like a this one's
Yeah.
doing. Like that's all it was supposed to be.
It's turned into the dog training discussion.
It's all good.
Anyway, I said we get some rest, and then that way we can head
You
out. in the
can't
morning.
give us a dog and not expect us to pay attention to it, Dean.
Exactly.
If y'all have ever played Monkey in the Middle with a dog, as soon as they get the item, it's now a game of chase because they're gonna bolt with it. So.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Not the dogs I train, but okay.
That just becomes a game of tug of war.
Yeah, no.
I think I agree with Rogar. We get some rest and we can continue on with looking into the island tomorrow
Or we
morning.
just chat for another hour and a half.
Yeah, let's get some rest. I agree. We should stop, as early as possible. We got a lot of stuff to do.
Okay, well, the
After I
cots
pet
are-
the dog.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to pet the dog.
Fair.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
he's
pet the
running
dog.
around. You'll be able to pet him for a second, but he's gonna continue running around as they keep throwing the toy.
Well, that's fine.
But yeah, you guys can get the cots there in the tent.
Okay.
Oh, looks like the dog got the toy.
Oh, it's got the boat too.
Can't grab nothing. Alright. We're gonna put it back while you guys go to sleep. We'll reset this. It'll be asleep over here. Just put these guys over here. Alright, that's fine. They can be there in the morning. It's fine. They'll probably be in the tent, to be honest. But you guys will wake up to the smell of food being cooked as you come back out and you see Ishrin is back at the fire cooking. Spunky is laying down by the fire, sleeping in the morning. You see the Chuckle Fox all having their breakfast at the bench. Max just kind of looking out at the water. Kojak's kind of expecting your rowboat. As you guys
He's
come out,
going to lean down and pet the puppy.
he'll just lift his head groggily. Kojak will walk up. Ah, good morning. Well, I know you guys want to be getting on out of here. You've already done your job for us, and But now we're just waiting on cavalry to arrive, really, so we have some work to do on the foundation. But if you guys want to head out, I'm sure in the nearby forest you'll be able to find whatever it is that's been causing some issues around here.
Well,
Absolutely. I'm ready to go exploring.
I think our first best bet is gonna be to go check out the forest while it's early.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
What's going on after that?
I'm letting Dean know. After the 4 hours that Lucia needs, she's gonna make the 2 scarves for the day.
Okay, yeah. That does take a bit of time, so while you're doing that, we can say that Ishran finished making the breakfast, and you guys all got your. We'll say he made you guys like some eggs. Um, there'll be bacon with it, but you don't have to have it, Avery.
Can Avery eat eggs?
That's what I was
Egg.
wondering.
Huh?
I don't think I can.
Can
I don't.
cows
I don't
eat
think she has
eggs?
Well, from all the TikTok videos I've seen of a cow eating a bunch of shit,
Oh
like
my
in a
god, dude,
house.
this cow.
This fucking
I
cow,
fucking
dude.
love that video, dude.
That motherfucker eats everything.
I know.
Well, yeah, but those cows like aren't sentient and aren't aware of what's good and not good for their diet.
I mean, true, but it still
That's
eats it.
according to Google. You can feed them eggs.
Also, according to Google, cows do not lay eggs.
I,
That information. Wow.
Just to let you guys know.
We are
Just so we know that in
really
the
deep
future.
going into cow
we'll mark
anatomy
that.
right now.
We'll mark that one down.
Totally.
So while we're sitting around, I'd like to ask, homeboy, the approximate size of these boars.
They were pretty large. Much bigger than, well, based on the figure we saw, they were much bigger than normal people. So you're looking at, roughly 8 feet off the ground, about probably about 6 feet long. Some big old boys.
Well, damn.
They might not even be boars, to be honest. Again, we only saw something on 4 legs come in and ransack the place.
Well, all right. We'll see if we can possibly find some tracks and clear out this problem you've been having. What are your guys' plans for today?
We gotta get started on that foundation. We got a lot of work to do just to get the beginning steps of this lighthouse done, and we have the supplies for it. So as long as nothing comes out of the woodworks, I'm pretty sure we can take care of it. At least the beginning setup.
All right, all right. Well, y'all enjoy your day. We're gonna finish up eating and head out.
Alrighty, well, best of luck out there.
Thank you.
For anybody curious, I put the cow video per reference in the chat.
Yeah, I've seen that video on TikTok. Although to be fair, it's peanut butter, which is peanuts. Bread is mostly made out of wheat, and jelly is just berries.
That
And
is true.
sugar.
Yeah,
A lot of sugar.
true for the most part, yes.
But also that cow, there's a lot of videos of that cow on that dude, like that, and he makes everything.
Yeah, that cow is obviously very cool.
Alright,
Well,
you guys can finish your breakfast, and you guys are heading. Are you gonna go to the shoreline to find the cave, or are you gonna go into the forest to find your beasts?
Well, I thought we decided we were going to go into the forest.
Good, everyone.
I think the
Yes.
forest is gonna be the best bet for now. To start.
Yeah, I vote the forest.
As you guys head into the forest, you'll just see Kojak go over here, and you'll just start hearing him. All right, Chuckle Fox, we got some work to do. Let's get going. And you'll just hear all of them start clamoring to go down the shore to the east side, while you guys head north into the woods. So let's take y'all into the woods. All right, I grab all your tokens.
All right, let's go.
Yeet.
Tokens. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna show you on this map. Alrighty, so as you know, you guys landed about right here. So let's put a little marker there for where you landed. Alright. That's where you landed, and you're gonna be heading north into the forest area. Um, the isle itself kind of like inclines as you're going in. So you go into the forest, it's a little flat for a little bit, and then it's going to incline by about like 10 feet, and then plateau a little bit, incline a little bit, plateau a little bit, and it just slowly inches up that way in pretty much all directions from the beach line. But it's not long into the forest that you start hearing the sounds of different leaves moving and soft padded footsteps moving around you. Anyone like to do a check to look around?
I'll do a perception check. Is it a perception check?
Yes.
Yeah, I can. I'll do one.
Okay.
I will too.
That is an 18.
18. It's pretty good.
Alright.
I got 19.
Wow.
I'm also doing one. That's a nat 20 plus 2. So.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
All right. So Thor, you don't know nothing for some reason. For some reason, you're like, "Yep, forest."
That's
There's
forest.
stuff over there.
Or you found a tree.
I also got an
You
18.
found a tree in this forest. It's pretty crazy.
Hey, at least I rolled a nat 1 on that.
Fair enough. But anyways, so yeah, you guys make your way into the forest, and as you start to hear leaves move and the sound of feet pattering on the ground, you look around and you can see emerging from one of the forest sides is this pack of apes, and they're just kind of moving forward towards you guys. So I'm gonna put y'all here, and then I'm gonna bring y'all.
Maybe
I'm
different.
going to. Is Lavina next anywhere close to me?
I mean, it's y'all's marching order, so
So
whatever you think, wherever y'all
Sure.
want to be, I guess.
I'm gonna tap Avina if she's close to me and be like, "Do you have animal speech?"
And I'm going to say no.
The no you card has been played.
Damn it!
Technically, that's correct. Shut
Yes.
up.
Do you have animal speech?
I love the
I thought that was
potion.
a druid thing.
Well, I thought rangers could also, at some point, speak to animals.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we can. We haven't learned that spell yet.
I
As you
didn't know
guys
if
are
you
discussing
did
this,
or
they
didn't.
are moving closer to you.
Well, we should probably prepare to, I
I'm
don't
gonna do
know,
a sneaky
deal with
snake.
these red eyes apes. So let's fucking get
You want to roll stealth, Thor? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that will be an 18.
18. All right. And what are you doing with your stealth? Are you hiding or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go like over yonder somewhere.
Okay, cool. And we'll say that you are hidden for right now. All right.
I'm assuming that's trees I'm in or something.
Yeah, it's trees or brush and such. So.
Cool.
Can I flip my hood up real
Yeah.
quick?
Well, for what
Go like
exactly,
right
by the
here.
way?
is that going to take an action right now, or are we not in that just yet?
Not really in that just yet. Just wondering.
Okay. I'm going to roll stealth as well and try to blend in. As there's a lot of apes.
How loud are these things?
Dirty 21.
That's a good roll.
Not
Who's
really
it?
dirty.
But
Well, an unnatural 21.
yeah, there's.
Oh, you did 20 or 21?
But,
21. I got a 19 plus 2.
what's your passive perception, Thor? It's
14.
It's not bad. It's 15 actually. You got plus 3. You got more proficiency. But as you nestle in over there, you do hear the sound of something kind of slithering behind you.
Oh, great.
But okay, and everyone else, I'm sorry, Lucy, you rolled a 21 for
Stealth.
stealth, and what are you doing with your stealth?
I'm going to be like camouflaging and hiding in around here
Okay.
because that's a bunch of apes.
Okay, I gave you the stealth icon as well.
Ninja.
So Avina's like, well, I mean, why not? Why don't we just try to talk to him? I mean, who knows?
Okay.
Well, Lucia's got that thing of animal speak, but
She doesn't want to use it.
apparently,
So Avina holds up her hands and she says, "Whoa, whoa, we're all friends here."
Roll animal handling.
Sure.
Oh, no. While she does this, I'm just gonna pick up a rock real quick. And I'm gonna,
So-
like, try to... Go ahead.
That's a dirty 20 for animal handling.
Oh,
Okay. Well then, they all do stop for a moment as you hold your hands up and you start talking. They kind of look amongst each other for a moment. They just start doing the ooh, ooh, ooh.
oh no.
Okay. Well, you don't speak common and I don't speak ape, so how are we going to work this out, folks?
As she does that, can I sneak closer to Rogar and hand him the potion of animal speech?
If you'd like, yeah. I mean, you're stealthing, so.
Yep.
The apes are still looking amongst each other, scratching their head, just confused.
what the fuck?
Lucia pops up with the potion at Rogue.
What you do?
You drink.
Okay.
DM, do these apes like are they presenting like to be threatening? Like they're not like showing curiosity.
They look more out. You know what? Roll. We'll have you roll insight. What is your insight plus?
+1.
It's really hard for you to tell. You haven't really read the gesture of a land animal, so you can't really get a proper read off of them.
Can I try it?
Yeah, if you want. What's your insight?
It is +3.
I mean, you have a little bit more experience with land animals, especially in the forest and stuff. You can tell they look confused, but you can't really tell which way they're leaning, whether it's, curious or hostile.
So I just turn to Taz and I say, I think they're just confused about why we're here. Because I think the other people just don't ever come in here. So,
Hmm.
As you guys are doing
Taz,
this, you hear a twig snap to your right.
Without moving, I'm gonna try to do my best to look behind me and see the little slithery boy by chance.
Cool. Roll perception. See if you see it. Does anyone want to look at the snapping of the twig on your right?
Well,
That
I
will be
will
a
as well.
23.
Yeah.
I'll turn to it.
Thora, you're hiding like against this tree and like with like a bush in front of you, and you turn your head up and you look hanging off of a branch, kind of slithering down, looking directly at you, is this large snake.
Oh, fucking great. That's great. Hmm.
By the
That's
way,
Beautiful.
5 for me.
those looking at the snap twig who looked.
Yeah.
Lucia.
Taslin.
I got a
You said
19.
you said it was like right over here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Avery would have heard it.
Yes, you guys are. The apes would have also looked over at it, and they would start kind of freaking out and making a lot of oohs and noises and pounding on their chest as they like bounce back and forth.
Uh, I'm gonna take
Uh,
that opportunity since they're semi-distracted. I'm gonna dash and go over here.
Okay.
with
Well,
them beating their chests and doing their thing, I am going to, without even noticing what's over there, like I'm not curious as much, I'm going to slowly walk towards the ape in front of me with my battle axe in one hand and my other hand like out gesturing, kind of like I don't mean any harm. I'm just gonna walk closer to him, try to get up to him.
As you
Oh
take a
no.
step forward, he's gonna
Jesus
he's gonna
Christ.
take one step back and ooh.
I'm gonna drink the potion of animal speak.
He starts baring his teeth at you, Taz. All right, you drinking the potion of animal speak?
Yep.
As he grinds or bares his teeth, I'm going to hold action.
Okay. So no one's looking at the twig. Snap.
I
literally.
did. I
There
rolled
was
a
like
5.
7 people. I said I rolled an 18.
Okay, so okay, you rolled 18. Okay, so this would have been before you drink the thing. When you look over, you would be able to see a tiger in a pouncing position at the end.
Oh, a lot of shit here.
Alright,
what am
well,
I rolling?
Well, I was seeing if you were gonna roll to do perception, which Ro noticed the tiger. The one who rolled a 5 did not. You looked over.
I
You did
noticed
not see it.
nothing.
Nope.
I rolled a 13.
13.
Do I notice the big tiger?
I'd say like a big object. I don't know about a tiger though.
there's something over there.
It does meet, so yes, you do see the tiger as well.
Oh,
Uh,
lovely.
Can I roll perception on this area as well? There's nothing
I'm
else near
gonna
me.
Yeah, you can do that.
hand off
Avery
Heskin
is going to
to
turn to the tiger to keep her eyes on it and like kind of like speak back to everyone like, guys, we have a bigger problem.
Uh,
Are you handing the Heskin to Lucia? who's
the
camouflaged?
snake lady whose hand I can only
Okay.
see.
And just the potion came out of a bush.
Huzzah! I'm just
Huzzah!
I'm gonna just tell Heskin, shh, it'll be okay.
Thor, you look around with that perception roll, and there's nothing else. There seems to be nothing else around you. You got your
okay.
touch on the snake. You got the apes, and I say that as you're looking at the apes, you might even see this tiger as well, due to the twig snapping and everything. Okay, so with that row, you drink the animal speak potion.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you talking to first?
I am going to talk to gorillas first. I'm gonna be like, we mean no harm. We are friends.
Food or no food. You strange person.
You
Yellow,
know food for us. We know
yellow
food
threat,
for you.
yellow threat, and he'll point his finger at the tiger. Yellow threat.
Yes. Yellow threat. You help us beat yellow.
We know fight yellow.
You know fight yellow.
These ones
You
have
run.
already started backing off. Yellow threats.
You run. Yellow.
Big Daddy help for yellow threat.
Big Daddy help for yellow threat.
Big Daddy.
Whoa.
We will try to. We will try to defeat yellow.
You it's a foolish, bad choice. You do you, but it'd be a bad choice. He'll take
Okay.
a step back.
With your help, we can defeat yellow.
And everything he's saying, all the apes are kind of mimicking right after like a bad echo. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Just know that. When he says bad idea, they're all bad idea, bad idea.
Bad. All right. So who, Big Daddy?
You know me, Daddy. He no forgive. He no wait.
What mean he no wait?
We curious. He not. And
Big Daddy hide.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No longer
Oh.
willing to wait, the tiger lunges forward, pouncing, doing an extra bit of damage if he hits, and then goes to bite Avery. Does a 20 hit Avery.
Oh.
I don't know how much longer y'all thought a tiger was just gonna stand there. 6 damage
I don't know.
plus
Tigers tend to stalk their prey pretty.
not after a twig. Once a twig snaps, they have less patience. But I need a strength save from Avery. Should be fine.
You an animal expert, sir?
Animal Planet made me one. Yes, I will take the credit.
Great.
That is a dirty 20.
Alright, so you don't go prone from the pounce attack as he puts his weight into that claw attack, and you just take the 6 damage as his claws just scrape against your leather skin. And,
You said 6 damage?
Yeah, 6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to roll initiative, yes.
I haven't done one of these in a while.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, a long while.
Alright, guys.
8.
Yeah, baby.
Alrighty.
That's my John.
What the fuck?
Mine keeps not saving.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm having the same problem.
it only lets you do one at a time. I might be going too fast. Sorry, guys. Let me. Tigers are all that's left. So that is. Okay, I'm done. You guys can do your thing.
Look up, pretty ladies.
Yeah.
Look at babes.
Alright. Avina,
Oh shoot, I have
what's your dex?
shift testing.
Yeah, good dex, right? You're a ranger.
+6.
+6. No, that can't be. It's just your flat modifier. +3.
Okay, yeah. +3. Sorry, that's saving throws.
Okay, then I need you to roll off with me, please. You have to beat what I just rolled. It's flat roll.
17.
Ooh, you beat me by 1. He rolled a 16, so you get the first. Ro, what's your dex?
2 + 2.
Alright, I need to roll off with you too. Flat roll, please.
17.
Alright, you beat them. Lucio, let's see what yours is. 2. Can y'all stop having the same dex as the creature? Lucia, I need you to flat roll as me as well.
15.
Alright, you also beat the creature. Everyone tying things. There's 20 numbers to work with, people.
You're the one who made
Well, how
the
about
creature.
you stop having good deck?
Well, while you're doing this, I'm gonna be like, apes should be friendly. Don't like tiger to the right.
Avina, you are up.
I draw my bow and shoot the tiger.
Alrighty. Go
And
for
I
it.
do a really horrible job with that.
Oh no.
Could be worse though. It's sorry, bear with. It is 16.
16 hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
So 8 plus 4 is 12 damage.
12 damage.
And
Not a
then,
bad shot. Alright. One
and then
arrow pierces the tiger's side. And then you're gonna shoot again.
yep. 16 plus 9, so that seems like 25.
Okay, that does hit.
5 plus 4 damage, so
So
9.
9 damage. So 2 shots into the tiger. He lets out a little roar, and then he, puts his attention back on you guys, baring his fangs as he starts to bleed from where he was shot. The snake's going to drop from the tree and 5, 10, 15. Go for the one that disturbed
Hey,
him.
go away. I don't like you.
Good news. He
Shoot,
doesn't like you
shoot.
either. Thor, that's only a 10. I believe that misses, right?
Yeah.
You'll be alright. It's that tiger's turn. And he's gonna go for a bite attack. And that is a 22 to hit. Sorry?
Sorry, hold on. My mom came in.
I'm gonna cast Silvery Bards as I'm seeing him
Go for another
go
bite.
to attack. Yep.
Alright. That time it's only a 14, which I do believe misses. So that makes it Rose's turn.
Ro is gonna upcast
Sorry
and
about
twin
that.
spell Dissonant Whispers.
Alright. No worries, they cast Silvery Barbs and force the tiger to re-roll the bite, and he missed. So, alright, go ahead and do your Dissonant Whispers then.
Yep. Oh, you gotta make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, right. I forget which spells do that sometimes. Ooh, that's a good one. Does the tiger have wisdom? An 18.
Down. He saves.
Any side effect or no?
Takes half. You don't get pushed back, but you take half the damage. So upcasted at second level. That's 4d6, so 8d6 with a twin spell.
8d6. Can you twin that one?
Can you not?
You would have to have a different target for that, first off, but
Oh shit! Yeah. I thought you could do the same target. My bad. It
let
is
me
two
see.
different targets.
Does...
Oh, I can't. It's an action. Spell
And it's
instantaneous.
one creature of choice within range that you can hear. Yeah, so yeah, he just takes the half of the 3d6.
46.
Did you upcast it?
Yeah, second level.
Okay, so 46 and he takes half.
Yep. Where's the fucking 19? So 9,
10.
10. What is it?
by rules it's round down, but I've always rounded up for damage. So.
Oh yeah, damage is up.
All right. 10 damage. He didn't like that. Anything else from you?
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, another
Oh, no.
tiger comes out. 10, 15,
Whoa.
20, 25. He can only reach one. And with that, he's going to attempt to do a claw attack using the pounce add-on. Does a nat 20 hit?
No.
Avery, so make the strength save with disadvantage.
Oh, god damn it.
Should have saved that fucking silvery barbs.
I mean, I can cast it again.
I don't
No, it hasn't been
I
your
can't
turn.
have
Has not.
silver
You don't have.
Oh,
You
yeah.
already used your
You don't-
reaction.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have a reaction.
Yeah. No.
How was
No,
your
no,
strength?
I can.
15.
15 still saves, so you don't get knocked prone. But this
Oh my god.
this gashing claw deals a whopping 16 damage as this one really digs into your skin as it rips down.
That could have been a lot worse.
Okay, okay, so as um as
Take your time.
What,
I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to explain this other than I have an ability with my species called Back of the Mountain. It lets me take 1d12 and my Constitution modifier off of a hit.
Okay. Later.
Dope.
That did be kind of dope.
So I'm gonna do
No,
that.
that is. I want it.
Let's see. You are people of the mountain, back of the mountain. When you take damage, you can use your reaction, roll d12, add your con modifier, and reduce the damage taken. After this trait's used, you can't do it again for a long rest. Okay, cool. So yeah, go ahead and do that. What'd you roll?
9.
Okay, so you take, it was 16,
7
so you take 7 damage, yep. Alrighty,
That's
and with
better
that,
than it was before.
I
Wait, no.
believe you typed it wrong. So,
I did.
I don't remember the first bit of damage, so I don't know what to tell you. Thor, it does become your turn.
Here we go.
Stab it in the face, which already went ahead and pre-rolled. That's a 23.
23, that does hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your
Yeah.
damage.
Where is my? There it is. Right. Yeah, so okay. That's a whopping 7 damage.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
And then,
you're
cunning
not-
action disengage. What? Who?
You are, what type of rogue are you?
That's a loaded question there.
Phantom. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said it was 7
How
damage?
dare
Alright.
you?
And then cutting action disengage. I'm running away.
Fair enough.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's gonna be it right now, to be honest.
Alright. As you run toward the apes, this one turns around and just starts hooing at you. Hoo-hoo.
I'm gonna point to the big slithery boy over there.
He's
I
not
don't know if I
going,
can.
He's not gonna look at where you're pointing. He's just gonna perceive you as you running at him. So, Lucia, it's your turn.
Oh no.
All right. I'm gonna sneak over here a bit and do burning hands on the 2 tigers.
Now, are you
Oh.
sneaking or are you getting rid of your stealth to run over there?
Sneaking is half distance, isn't it?
Yes.
Shoot. Hold on. I was there. Can I still cast
It would be like
from
right
there?
here, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna be getting rid of my stealth to run.
Okay. Got rid of the stealth. And you're gonna do burning hands, you said?
Yep.
So they both got to save.
Dex.
Let's see the cone. Let's see if Avery gets messed up in it.
No, they won't.
Hmm.
Because I'm
Please don't
casting it
bully
like
the
that.
cow anymore.
Does a 14 save?
It's against mine, correct?
Yes, your DC.
Yeah. My DC. Jeez,
So if we
14.
go down, third page, your DC is a 14. Because
Beat the beat.
you should have attuned to your coin, you would have had a +1. But 14 meets, and so the 14 beats. And then the other one is even higher, so they both save. So half damage.
Alright, let me go
Should
ahead. I didn't
have
pre-roll.
attuned to that coin,
So,
they got you.
Girl,
3d6, right? Yeah.
Burning hands? Yeah, I think it's 3d6, yeah.
what you doing getting that close to the tiger?
And 14. So 7 damage each.
Okay. It is enough to burn down the one in the back, and he'll let out a final little whine as he burns, and his fur just catches on fire, and he falls. But the one in
Looks
front,
from a side.
the one in front will just take a bit of a burn from that singe on his fur from where your hand was.
I'm tempted to like do a pat on the head and go, "Good kitty."
Anything else?
I don't think. Hold on. I still can do something. Ooh. Can I? No, I don't think I can.
It's your bonus action. Otherwise, no.
I don't think I can bonus action any weapons yet, so.
Alright, these
Because
apes
I already
are
did magic.
gonna move in to get beside that one and look at Thor and start oohing with the
Ah!
other two. These three are just going crazy looking at you, Thor. I mean, you ran towards them, so. Avery, you were up.
You know.
Okay, I'm going to try and double attack Big Kitty right here.
And he's flanked.
You get advantage because of the flanking, yes.
Yippee! Alright, so. Wait, hold on. And 18 and 16 to hit.
Okay, the 18 hits. You want to roll your second attack with advantage? Are you rolling your second attack?
I think something happened.
Oh yeah, the 16 was like the 16 was the advantage for both attacks.
Oh, okay, those were the two. Okay, so 18 and 16 both hit. Go ahead and do your damage twice as you bring your sword down. So Lucia does the burning hands and singes the tiger. It turns its attention on Lucia with its back turned. You just bring your sword down with a double strike back and forth on its side, cutting into it and dealing a whopping X amount of damage.
72.
She wishes.
Well, that's 24 damage total.
Damn.
24? That is not bad. You did some serious meat cleaving into the side of this tiger, and it lets out a loud yelp.
Alright, and would I see that Lucia has Heskin?
If you want to...
I don't know. I probably put him on my back.
I'll let you bonus action perception if you want to try and look real close and see.
Well, the tiger like has its attention like fully on Lucia right now, right?
Not after getting struck twice from a sword. No, I'd argue that he's looking at you.
It's back on you.
Never seen an animal get hit and not look.
Just in case, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Lucia.
Okay. That's actually good. Sanctuary. That's not what I expected, but that is a great use of your bonus action.
That is.
So.
Avery is
Spell.
lagging.
So yeah, they gotta
I
make a
know.
wisdom save if they attack you. That's good. Alright, cool. This one will take a step forward and take a step back, very threatening toward Thorgar. You doing
Oh,
anything,
no.
Thor?
Can I use a bonus action to be like Thor good?
He uses
That-
like all of his movement to keep like testing you.
Well. Booga, 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 and point both hands and fingers over that way. Over there.
Boo, boo, booga, booga.
Yeah,
Boogaboos.
the apes aren't gonna look at where you're pointing. They don't know what pointing is.
Yes, they
Taslin,
do.
Taslin, you're up.
All right, I am. Oh, can't do. I'm gonna get right here next to Avery. We are going to rage as my bonus action. I'm going to take my great axe and take my first swing, and I have advantage because I'm flanking. Correct?
Yes.
Oh fuck. And
I think it was here.
15 for the first attack.
You
Wait,
were
no, it was
actually
here.
right here. Yep. 15 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage, Taz.
All right, 1d12 plus 5. So that's first attack's 8 points of damage.
Okay. Well,
Then my second attack.
he goes down from your first attack. The gash that Avery put in to the side of the tiger, you just come in, you just dig your battle axe deeper into it, making that gash turn into a grievous open wound, and it falls to the ground to bleed out.
Bye, kitty.
Alrighty.
Were y'all just mad that a couple guys were throwing a ball away from a dog? Now you're just smug with a death kitty? That's cool. That's
Hey,
I'm
it
just gonna
hit
move
us
my
first.
last.
The kitty
I'm losing
tried to
my-
kill us
my-
first. The dog didn't do shit to us.
Fuck cats.
Hey, I
Hey.
like my kitty. That's it.
And then I'm just gonna move 5 feet. My rest of my movement. I'm done.
Alright, these two are just going
It
to
hit our cow.
go
You
in.
gotta save the cow.
Oh, god damn it.
And they're just all ganging up on Thor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's over here.
Ro, did you not get a turn? Where are you? Are you
He's up next after the
Yeah.
snake.
Oh, okay. I scrolled too fast. Okay.
I got one turn.
Avina, everyone did. Avina, you are up.
Well,
I did try to yell 2 monkeys that Thor good. Well,
Yeah.
apes. I should say apes, not monkeys.
You know how excitable.
Yeah, and you
apes-
might be able to see him aggressively pointing.
Yeah, I would imagine that, you know, when you look over and you see Thor past the apes, you would see him aggressively trying to point the apes to look in a specific direction over here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was muted. I've been talking for,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. So yeah, so I hear Ro yelling at Thor saying like, the apes are good, don't whatever he's saying. And I'm like, okay, so and then I see, like you said, then I see Thor pointing at something, right? So I can see the snake, right? Rangers have good vision.
Yes.
So that is 22 to hit.
Okay. Yep. 22 definitely
And,
hits.
okay, and then 6 damage.
Okay.
And then my attack is 19 to hit.
19 also hits.
And that is max damage, 12.
All right. With those 2 arrows hitting the snake, it's going to turn its attention towards the large group over here, and it's going to kind of lower its head and just kind of slither away.
Oh, great. Now I'm gonna look like an idiot.
At this point, all the apes look at where you're pointing, Thor. They don't see
God damn it.
nothing.
That's
This
fine,
is
Doc.
bullshit.
We make friends with Hip. Hip like us. We kill yellow bucks.
Yeah.
Ro, you can still talk to the apes. You still have that potion. Lasts for 30 minutes, so.
Yeah. We've only been in
It
like
lasts for
what,
24 hours.
a minute worth
Is
of
it 24
fucking.
hours? I thought it was a 30-minute
Yeah.
potion.
Nope, it's 24
Oh,
hours.
it was a super long potion.
Yeah.
I will run up and be like, apes, you're good.
You sure? He run behind. He attack.
He no attack. He's scared. He's like little baby.
Baby. You little baby.
He little baby. He's like little baby.
Nice. Okay. Well, they'll all visibly calm down.
We kill yellow. We chop off heads of yellow, give to you. You take back to Big Daddy.
You leave yellow for feast. We feast on
Yellow.
yellow.
You feast on yellow.
Well, then you all good. You all leave.
You bring feast back to Big Daddy.
Yes. We feast the big yellow scary. You handle.
Yes. So we good?
Yes. This is our territory. You stay gone.
We friend?
Outside territory. You stay out. Friend out there.
Friend out there. We try to stay out territory.
Yes.
But eventually we have to we get back to beach. So we might have to.
What beach? What is beach?
Beach is water. White sand.
What sands? White sand?
Tan. White dirt.
Water fluff? You speak of
Water
water fluff?
fluff.
Water
Yeah,
fluff.
water fluff.
Strange. We know like water fluff.
I'm thinking some shit.
The other apes have gone over here to start pulling at the tigers and start dragging them.
We stay on water fluff. But so we cross through territory for water fluff. That it.
Well, you go back water fluff. Greenland ours.
All Greenland?
Most Greenland.
We look for big four-legged animal.
There are many big four animal.
Big.
There's very many. Fast bites. Fast ram.
Yes.
Horn one.
Horn one.
Horn one is close to fallen stone. With
Fallen
strange.
stone.
This fallen stone with strange invaders. We avoid.
Okay, we go there. Take care.
Okay. You stay out Greenland.
Yes. You go. Be merry. Eat feast. Big.
You'll see these apes are dragging the two tiger bodies just up this way. And these two will soon follow suit behind them. Well, congratulations. You role-played your way out of a bigger fight. So are you guys going to go deeper into the forest to find the fallen stone and stuff, or...
We know stay in green. We go outside green.
Are you still? Is this in common or?
I'm
Bro
imagining
stuck
came
at
back
ape.
to the group and just kept
Fucking
talking
ape.
ape to y'all.
Bro stuck at ape.
I saved small baby from ape.
I'm just gonna go over here and just like smack you.
Ape, thank you, small baby.
I might be right. I might be small with them.
I'm gonna pull out one of the green scarves that I made, the healing ones, and hand it to Avery. Here, put this on.
I also suggest
Thank you.
Avery. Remember, you got a couple health potions. But also,
Scarf.
what do you say, waterfall or something like that?
He didn't say waterfall. Water fluff?
Water
No,
fluff. There's
water
the
fluff, but where the other creature was?
that the stone thing.
Fallen stone.
Fallen stone. That's what it was.
Mhm.
All right,
the
so
big
we're gonna
rubble.
head towards some fallen stone. We're gonna have to try to stay out of these apes' territory. I might be able to talk our way out of it for the next day, but until then,
Um, okay, so who has the scarves? Avery and Lucia?
Yeah, I haven't. I've only given one out.
Okay, so alright, so you gave one to Avery, and you have one that you still have yet to give out. Okay.
Correct.
Avery, okay, so let me just explain those scarves again, because I'm sure it was forgotten.
I'm trying to find it.
It's okay, I got it right here. Seamstress. Alright, healing scarf. So that scarf, while you're wearing it, it gives you 10 temporary HP, which cannot be recovered once lost. So you immediately get that 10 temporary HP right now. And then the scarf stays on you. It's good for 24 hours. And if you are to drop to 0 HP, the scarf will bring you back to 1 HP and disintegrate in its use.
Useful.
Thank you, Lucia.
Can it overheal you?
Well, that's what temporary HP is, so.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to make sure.
that's why it
Seem
only
to have
lasts
been
24 hours.
targeting you, and we need you not dead.
A suggestion I have is that you can
No,
use
no,
your
Doc.
red circle for temporary HP, because often we already know our speed. Speed doesn't typically change, so.
Ah,
Got no
the red
diabetes.
circle when you click on your character.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Alrighty. Bring you back over to the island. Let me give you guys
Alright.
This
Well.
is. I'm gonna give you guys a location circle so you always know where you are. Alright, so this would have been about right over here. Okay. So do you guys want to go more into the island, or did you want to go somewhere else?
Dead.
We go to Fallen Rock.
Alright. Alright, so we're not doing the cave today? Is that what we're saying?
Maybe. I don't know. You guys want to do the cave?
Cave was shoreline, so if you keep going in, then you're leaving where it is. Remember, I put a little X based off of what you saw from the map on the quest paper. So
I know. Put it in chat.
you guys now have the decision on which way you want to head.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
we're already like past it. We might as well just keep going forward. There's no use in
Okay.
backtracking.
We no go in green. Green ape area.
Can we go around the forest?
We can go to Fallen Rock.
It's like all four. Yeah, it's like all
Okay, so we can go through their territory to get to the Fallen Rock.
No.
Good negotiating, Brogar.
Me no see you, Nico. Shit. Me no see you go. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha.
Nope, you're right.
We
So
make
Got
we're
you
we
there.
make
supposed to
friend
go.
with Abe. Abe friend stay out of Abe territory.
Yeah, okay. So are we supposed to go back to the beach and then like go? Is this like walkable territory that we can go around and then take the shortest route
What
inland?
what are you
Can we
what,
can,
what
can
are
we
you
get a
pointing at?
circle of where Abe territory is?
I would. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I can give you that actually. That's fine. We'll use this.
It's probably what, still late morning ish? Not even. Oh yeah, that's it, late morning ish. We got plenty of time. If you
This,
guys want to go,
based on where the apes pulled the tiger, you could presume this general area is ape territory.
Alright, so we can just go around it.
And let's go around it.
we
That's
go
what I
around
would
it,
say.
We're making our way
like
downtown.
rock, kill horde beasts, make ape friends even better. Or we go slowly.
Okay, I have no idea what you just said. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
I
I'm
said,
clueless too.
He
I
said
said,
we can go forward to find fallen rock, or we can go a little ways back to go to the cave and handle the cave first.
yes.
Yeah, I thought that was a discussion we were having.
Yep. So all he did was reiterate it.
Okay,
If you guys want, we could take a 5, let y'all think on it, and then we can come back and you guys can pick your direction.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
would
I
say
think we
we
just
go
go ahead and keep
inward.
going forward because we'd be backtracking.
Not
I feel like if the GM is pushing you to go one direction over the other one, you should pick the direction that the GM is going, even though that's not really the way that you actually went.
No, I don't want y'all to feel
He's
railroaded.
not.
Please don't make your choice like
He's
that.
not pushing on any direction
I'm
currently.
just
So
suggesting these are your
Yeah.
options. So
again, I say go more inward because the cave is near where we are anyways. So
Talzin's gonna start walking into the forest.
Lucia's on his heels.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, so I'd like to just go forward into the forest.
Sound good.
Are you
We
going to
go,
talk like that for the rest of
we
this
go
session?
kill, we go kill Bighorn,
Voice stuck. Can't
Fallen
stop.
Rock.
Are you now speaking in common like you were an ape?
Ooh,
Or are you just going
I don't find anything.
ooh, ooh, ooh?
let's go.
Making our way downtown,
Yep.
honking past.
Walking into the forest, going around the ape territory.
Yep.
While we do this, I'm gonna look for like fucking tracks and shit.
This direction I'm heading.
Yeah, that looks great.
You go way of northwest.
We
We head
Alright.
toward Big Rock right there.
Big rock. Big rock, not fall rock.
Big Rock.
Okay,
Hmm.
cool. Yeah. Which direction exactly are y'all heading?
I start walking this way.
Okay. Let's see. It's supposed to be how big? Okay, the square that's 500 feet doesn't exactly help. It's a large island.
1 mile.
I mean, that's not. It's not like they gave me this map.
5,800 feet
I
is 1
I
mile.
didn't adjust the map accordingly. I just threw the map on this thing.
1 mile, 20 minutes.
Let's say go.
We go all the way up here.
Again, it's not 1 mile. I would say that this is
This
actually.
is
Yeah, again, I didn't adjust. Stop. I didn't do that. I would say this is. Man, I really need like a proper measurement. It's Let's get something settled here. Let's make a little square. We'll say this is what 1 square is. There we go. So if this is
I also take Heskin back from.
fair enough.
The minute that you were near, Lucy was probably like, "Here, baby."
Alright,
I don't know what
so
to do with baby. I might get baby killed.
Oh lord.
it's okay. The dads might too.
Hmm.
Alright, with that being 1 square, being 500 feet, it would take. So that's about. I would say that's about 2 or 3 miles. So that would take about an hour to get over here. Um, and you guys went up. You guys are at like one of the higher points. You can see that at the north part of the isle, it goes even higher. This is just an upward climb type of area, but you're at this sort of long plateau where everything seems to be leveled for a little while. And yeah, you guys can keep looking around here if you guys want to roll maybe investigation or something to see what direction you might want to head.
We just go one direction. Figure it out.
Okay. And what direction is that? North, east? Same one you've been doing? You can just keep going.
We're going west.
Going west.
Northwest.
Alright, well, you reach a cliff edge.
Damn it!
And you can
I roll
see.
4 on perception.
Okay. You found that there are, in fact, large rocks in the water at the bottom of the cliff. Congrats.
Did I find that out by falling
No.
over, or?
I mean,
my
they're
God.
large. They're massive rocks. It's hard to miss them. Alright. But as you guys turn around to continue heading, um, we'll set up. Yeah, I think you're. Are you ready for this one? Did y'all want to take that 5, like for real, for a minute, and then we'll
So
come back?
Sure.
I don't care.
Cool. Oh yeah, go ahead and take that 5. Come back.
all right.
I mean, I'm just gonna be sitting here.
Okay. I mean,
I actually need the 5, so
yeah.
Yeah,
that,
go for it.
It's I like to give breaks in the middle. It's fine. There's no worries.
Rogar's doing some stretching over there. Yoga.
I dropped all my dice out of my bin.
Oh God.
Is that what that yoga pose is called?
Yeah. That's exactly what it's called.
Pick up my fallen dice. 5 reps.
Me go on the table.
Right now, I'm eating like a tres leches cake that has frozen strawberries on it. I'm really, really wishing that I had like frozen blueberries with it.
Hmm.
So what do we got? Everybody but Avina.
Oh,
Shut up, Thor.
no, you.
No, me.
No,
Hi,
we.
Thor.
No, us.
Oh,
So we go fight people, make fun, find shit, be good. Start heading
Watch that
northeast.
again.
I love how I can hear it in the background. Just a smack. Ugh.
I
Memories.
think I got them all.
I love the part after all of that where Hazen tries to go cure wounds, but instead accidentally said cast wounds, like full-hearted confidence.
I'm missing my D10 for my balloons. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, one of them. I have 7 others on me right now. Fuck, did you go? God damn it.
What the fuck?
Tell me about it.
No,
Ugh.
TikTok just struck me with a warning for tobacco use. What the
oh, what?
fuck?
Hello?
For
You
trading
vaping?
and tobacco use, I just got a strike on my leg. Yeah, I am, but
Oh
I,
yeah, yeah. You can't. Yeah. You said TikTok or Twitch?
TikTok.
Yeah, they're more. You're streaming on TikTok? I didn't know that.
Ah,
Yeah, they're real
the only
sensitive.
person I've had one person on my stream and they've been gone for hours.
Yeah, no, they're real sensitive about that. That's the whole reason people say like on the
Oh,
live and stuff. It's not because we prefer that terminology. It's
I
because
know.
TikTok will ban you.
Yeah, it's because of the censorship.
I understand that, but we were not talking about trading anything or talk about tobacco use. I guess it's me vaping. I don't fucking know.
The only tobacco use I could
I
see
don't know.
would
People
be
just like to
vaping.
ruin other people's fun.
This is
There are
like
just some
With
people in the world who are just determined to be unhappy.
with Twitch.
Oh, Twitch, I could be a chick in a half naked in a hot tub. We're all good.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. But
As long as
Yeah, I
you,
know. I'm talking about TikTok. TikTok is super sensitive.
Yeah.
oh my god.
which is weird because
Trust me, I
Now,
know.
if you're incredibly
I've been using it
hot
for
on
five.
the videos I'm watching are
and
nipples.
pretty much showing everything, but you're hot, then you're sociably
Oh yeah.
hot, then you're
Well,
fine.
you have
If
to
I
be
if I
emotionally
was
attracted to pull that shit off.
I've been on TikTok since it was Musically. I've been live almost the whole time. It is such a pain in the ass. TikTok is such a pain in the ass. And they're probably listening. I'm probably going to get shut down for hate speech or some shit now, too.
Stop hating on us.
That's why I just don't do lives. That and I just don't know really. I don't really know how to set it up to screen record because I don't want to show my face on my page.
TikTok is the TikTok studio program sucks so bad.
Yeah, I
It
just don't.
is
Stick with it.
it is the
I used to
absolute
post.
worst.
I used to post like I used to post really frequently a bunch of like art and stuff, but I just lost motivation because of all the shit that TikTok is doing.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
fucking what?
Oh, I post videos and I have to repost them 2 or 3 times because they violate community guidelines. I'm like, really? Like it's a video game. Like
Yeah, I'm sure
it's
if I were
ridiculous.
to repost some of my older videos, they might get taken down because I did like a whole bunch of like art stuff, and some of it was like comfort stuff for those who uh have mental health problems. I'll say that. So there's characters that I am very normal about, and I would draw them. I was like, I wonder if anyone else like sees two stupid little characters and giving you comfort, and people did.
Do we have everyone
Yeah.
back? Are we ready to keep it going?
I'm back.
All right.
I'm ready.
Yep. Let's go.
Cool. All right. So as you guys turn around from the cliff and start making your way up, you find yourself in a little grassy area, and you see these giant lizards that are just kind of slinking towards you guys.
Oh, not again.
El Sneakerino
Ditto.
with a 17.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that. There's not a
With
lot of
an
trees here,
unnatural
so you'll have to
21.
like kind of go into the grassland and such.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and just like crawl.
Fair enough. 17 is good. Everyone can move around in their positions and
Um,
such.
Unnatural 21 for the stealthy as well with the hood up.
Whoa.
All right, that's for Lucia. So stealthing as well.
Uh, so yeah, do you still have Heskin, or did Ro take him back?
No, Ro has him.
Tazin, don't run in yet. As you said, position yourself.
I'm not. I'm just getting
He's
close. I'm not
positioned.
running in.
Uh, you guys will hear a voice in your head. That just says, "I got him. No worries." And you'll see two large red frog people kind of run out from behind these trees, and they
Oh.
just immediately lick up these lizards and chomp them in one bite.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Now we
He's, like, going to be,
we
like,
heard those
covering your
voices.
mouth.
In your head.
Can
All
we
of us?
talk to them in our head?
I would say Tazlin heard them. Do you have the ability to talk telepathically?
No, I don't.
Telepathically?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Telepathically?
You'll hear that. Yeah, telepathically. You'll hear the voice continue.
Nope.
It's always nice to get that feast, but I can't say I'm full yet.
Oh God.
With a loud ribbit from both of them, almost in sync, you'll hear the plops of multiple frogs
Turds.
coming out from the grass
Jesus.
area.
Oh God.
Sir. Sir.
I immediately cast Dissonant Whispers after hearing that shit in my head. Twin spells, so both of them. We figured we could twin them, right?
Mhm.
I don't like
Lucia's
double
just
spells
kind
in my
of
head.
hiding with her hands over her mouth because she wants to scream.
Upcasted to second level.
Alrighty, they have to make wisdom saves, correct?
Wisdom saves.
Alright, so one of them got a 15 and the other got a 9.
Neither. Alright. Ba-dum. Oh my god. Alright. Well, they both get cash back. How far? Failed save. Creature doesn't move. Oh, on a success or on a failed save, the target must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, takes 46 technically damage and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
And I'll just roll 46 and it'll be for both. That way I don't have to roll 8.
Right. One of them saved, right? The 15.
The 15 did.
All
So
right.
whatever one didn't move, well, whatever one didn't moves back all their movement speed. Whenever one did, takes half. 18, so 9
So 9
damage for the
damage.
half.
9 damage for the one,
18.
and then 18 for the other, and he has to move away from you.
As far away from me as his movement speed.
He's already moved in a little bit, so 5, 15, 20. He can't make it all the way across. This is the furthest he can go without getting stuck in between his buddies. So,
And he uses his reaction.
yep, that's fine. And that's gonna be it for the surprise round. And everyone can roll initiative. Let me get you all in here. And I have more to
What do I
roll
keep
than you
dropping
probably.
shit? Bitch ass.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me switch this music up.
Bitch. Mm. Okay. There we go.
You're playing not Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I like it.
Totally not it.
I mean, it's the creatures that Crash would definitely end up fighting. So.
Fucking chug it, baby. Damn,
It's
Danny.
athletics to climb, right?
Huh?
It's athletics to climb. I'm guessing this is a tree,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it's athletics.
Yes. If you would like to
Okay.
climb that, that's always an option.
Yep. Just pre-roll for it.
Alrighty. These are like the worst initiative rolls I've had in a while. So, wow, didn't get any better.
Great for us.
Yeah, good news for you.
Please continue.
Taz. Oh my god.
What?
You got a 10 on initiative. God damn it.
Huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know I can't fucking roll.
I gotta send you some loaded dice or something.
Yeah, no shit.
All you
I
have to
could
do
use
is
that would've been
use them
better.
in Moonlight.
No.
Be a
Them ones.
birthday present.
I don't celebrate my birthday.
Okay,
It's a thing.
better wait till.
How
Wait till-
about we send you some dice on a very random day that may or may not have been the day that you were born?
I have plenty of dice.
He doesn't need dice. He accepts whiskey and bourbon.
Just sign the
You need
card.
better dice.
Just sign the card. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
I thought the card looked cool. Don't worry about the words.
The DM is like the only one that knows when my birthday is. Here.
No, you're not the only one, Boo.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
You've been on this.
Oh,
You've been
okay.
playing with this guy for 2 years at the minimal, and I do the birthday thing every year, and you think no one else knows.
I don't think he remembers.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I remember everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you think the note taker in your party forgot? Okay, that's an interesting thought process.
You dingus?
Me good with number. Me chemist.
Alrighty,
All right.
last ones.
We ready to get this?
Let's
I've
get
been
this fucking
actively working on this. We haven't been just waiting. I've been working here.
He's
Come
been
on, DM,
rolling.
hurry up.
My
Taking
bad.
forever.
My bad.
We have been waiting.
I know. Ro, yours is a +2, right?
Yeah.
Give me a flat roll.
15.
Alright, you win.
Oh,
Dick.
my flat roll. Well,
Yep.
yeah, that's a
No, it's a flat roll.
16.
Okay,
No.
you still win. Any other ties? Thor. What's yours? You have a high dex, right? So,
Yeah.
Avina, you also have a high dex.
Yeah, +3.
Ooh, +3. Actually, does that? Nope, yeah, that way beats. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna have to pass on that offer.
That's disappointing.
That's what I'm here for. Alright, with a 0, Avery, you get beat by the frog.
Dang.
Typical.
Alright, and we start the combat with Lucia.
Cool. I'm gonna climb into the tree.
Super. Go ahead and roll athletics. This is a bonus
Yeah, that's
action.
a 19.
Alright, you can do that. It'll be half movement to go up the tree with your 6 athletics.
Do I get to a branch that I can sit on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a 19. I'll show you make it.
All right.
Good job.
Since that's my bonus, then I can 100% cast lovely magic missile at 3rd level.
Okay. And where would you like your 5 darts to hit?
5 darts are going to be hitting this guy with 3 and this one with 2.
Alright, give me 3d4 plus 3 and then 2d4 plus 2. Just don't drop them. Dangerous footsteps. I've recently gotten
That's
to these
14
things for
on the
juice.
first one.
So good. 14 damage.
Hmm.
Alright. Some crazy good roll there, but
And
alright.
then 8 on the second one.
Alrighty. Not bad, as you guys see some darts wisp out of the top of a tree, and they all just make their marks on these 2 red toad creatures that are standing on their hind legs. What do you guys think?
What the fuck was that?
What do you guys think accompanies toads?
I don't know.
Worms.
Frog.
Oh, salamanders.
Insects. So
No,
a
no.
very large and loud buzzing comes up from behind and
Oh, yeah.
beelines it toward Ro. Ro, where is Heskin?
Heskin's technically on my back.
And
so
which
I
way
guess
are you facing?
This way?
Alright, so Heskin is about to
So
get
Heskin-
attacked by this
Heskin's
wasp.
on this side?
Yep,
From
so
the side?
it's a wasp and he's coming in with a stinger. And you know what? I'll do this because it is just a wasp. She's not smart. Ro will be heads. Okay, Ro, you're gonna get stuck. So the stinger comes in to attack you from behind, and that is a miss with an 11.
That would have missed without my shit. But cool.
Get fucked, idiot.
Lucia, you look to the side of the tree and you notice that there are bugs crawling on it. And this bug is first the giant centipede that comes climbing over and tries to bite your hand. Lucia does a
Definitely
16
not.
hit.
Definitely not screaming. Yes, I believe I have
Six,
the.
16 hits?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah, you got
Yes.
a low AC. Alright.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well then the initial damage is 5 piercing as this thing latches its little pincers into you, and then I need a Constitution save, please.
Okay. That's an 8.
Alrighty. So as these pincers pinch into you, you feel a bit of venom sliding into you, and you take an additional 9 poison damage.
Oh God.
Damn.
That sucks.
Oh, it's not the only bug around here.
You son of a bitch!
Oh God.
I littered this playing field. And the little creepy crawly makes his way over to a laying flat Rogar. Or, sorry,
Hey, I'm
Thorgar.
stealthy, boy. You can't see me.
Spiders
I
are
know.
just here, and you laid next to him, so he sees you. He's...
No, you.
I'm stealthing in a tree, and the thing still saw me.
Where do you think animals live? Or insects live?
Don't remind me.
Spider crawls close to bite Thor, and that's only going to be a 6. He's going to miss.
Fuck you, idiot. Pick it.
Did you think that that centipede was alone, Lucia?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
This one crawls over to you as well and goes for a bite. And that is definitely going to hit, because that's a 19 on the die. So,
Can
How
I
many-
cast
How
Silvery
many
Bard
times
as a
did you
reaction
roll
to that?
here? How many D20s do you have?
I have 2, and I rolled them a lot.
Jesus.
You can roll silver, or you can
Okay.
do silver barbs for your reaction.
Yep.
Cool. How does a 18 do?
Yeah, that still hits.
Alright, that's gonna be 3 piercing damage. Give me another con save.
What? Hold on, let me add the damage first.
It's not even a good DC, so I mean, you should be able to.
30-21.
Okay. No poison damage for you. This is just this flat pincer bites. Ro, you are up.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
I will turn around. I will grab the fucking bee by its neck. I will take out my fucking crossbow and shoot him in the face.
That's
Damn.
Gonna, I mean, if you want to do a grapple check, that would be an action. But if you want to just go and do the shooting, you can try. It will be a disadvantage.
It shouldn't be a disadvantage because I have close quarter combat.
Yes, you do. I totally forgot.
Ah, bitch!
All right,
Sorry.
well then, a regular roll. You get to crossbow a wasp.
In the face.
You guys just look over and you see Rogar holding essentially a gun to a single wasp.
Pretty much. That is a 17.
17 hits. The bullet
Alright.
goes straight through and just wings are left and flutter down. No. What's the damage?
Oh shit. Oops, rolled that off. That is a 9. Max damage.
Alright. It is not dead yet, but that was a crazy shot. You got it right through the abdomen. That big bulby bottom. Anything else for you?
Should I? I
Do it.
probably
Did it.
should. I probably should. I'd like to cast Quicken spell with fucking Firebolt and just destroy this fucking bee. And because I still have close quarter combat, it doesn't affect.
Mm-hmm.
And That's what? Roll, and then a 1d5, 1d10. That is a 15.
15 hits. Roll your fireball damage. 2d10.
2d10. Where?
Should have done that. 2d10 is a much higher number than the crossbow.
Yeah, well, the crossbow was more.
Yeah, you held the gun to a bee. It's super.
Yeah, it's like, like
Yeah. Shot
shoot
through
the
the
wings off a
abdomen.
bee.
Shot through the abdomen. It managed to keep fluttering, and then you shoot a
That
firebolt at
is
it.
12.
12 does hit, so just barely, but it does hit. So go ahead and do the 2d10. Oh,
No,
12 was
I
the
rolled.
damage.
Yeah,
Sorry.
12 was the damage.
Well,
bro.
then it burns to a crisp.
Cool.
Ashes fall in front of you. You still have your movement if you'd like.
Goodbye.
Hmm.
If that's it, then
I'm good. I'm gonna chill back here.
alrighty. Another little
Reach
bug
everybody I
comes
need.
creepy crawling. This one over to Avina. Avina, you feel a little, or rather, a rather large centipede crawling up your leg to get a bite. But he only manages to bite the boot, and that's a 7 on the die. You don't actually feel the pincers bite into you. The spider has a friend.
Son of a bitch.
He's coming for Thor as well. Thor
Bunch of bullshit.
does a 15 hit Thor.
No.
So might I remind you guys, you're on an isle that's been abandoned. What do you think happens? An overgrown isle by itself with no nature. With only nature.
We clear out the fucking weaklings, is what we do.
Alright, so we just need to cast Meteorite on the isle and then just be done with it.
We can cast Meteor Storm.
Options abound, I guess.
I can cast Fireball at next level.
Insects and animals take over uncharted nature. So, but yeah, Thor, you're up.
Don't remind me.
I'm currently laying down, so I'm just gonna go stab this one.
Okay. Without even getting up, you just jab forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Try and shish kebab the spider.
Yeah, if I can figure out what happened to my D20. Well, that's son of a bitch. What? Oh, there it is. How'd you go down there? 24.
24. Definitely hits. Go
I-
ahead and do the
actually-
damage to kebab him.
22, but yeah, still it's.
Yeah.
That would be a 10.
10 damage. That is just enough to shish kebab the spider. Would you like to do
Cool.
anything else before the attack is over?
Is there
Perhaps.
such thing as cutty action rolling away?
I was thinking more perhaps from your archetype that you've been not using.
I mean, it's not a sneak attack, so I can't use that one.
Nope, I said archetype.
No, I can't really do anything with that.
So I'm going to pull it up, because you're still not used to it, so it's okay. Whales from the grave, whenever you attack a creature, you
I
can
did-
do the
After you
Whales
do
from
your
the
sneak
Graves.
attack damage.
Is it? Immediately after you do your...
Yep.
Oh, it is sneak attack based. I thought that was
Yep.
just
Yeah.
damage based.
Nope.
Well, that's a shame. My bad. Well then, yeah. So anything else for me? I mean, yeah, you could get up and move. You got cutting action if you want to just run away from the spider.
Ah, fuck it. Just offhand attack this thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
15.
Use your big boot and
15
fuck him up.
does hit. And your,
I think I have a
you
short
just-
sword, I believe. No, I have 2 rapiers, if I'm not mistaken, actually. Because I have the rapier venom and a regular one.
You're gonna use your rapier from the laying position? Okay. I
Oh,
thought
that's what I did with the other one.
You used a rapier for this one. You have a rapier
Right, but
venom and a regular rapier. Are you double rapier?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you go ahead and do that. That's just a flat 1d8, no modifier.
7.
7?
Yeah.
Alright. This one you stabbed. It got like a couple of its legs, but it manages to keep squirming.
You son of a bitch.
The buzzing continues. This time, 5, 10, 15. Coming for Avery. I'm sorry, Avina.
It's Avina.
Sorry. What were the odds that two people would have an AV name in the game?
Right? Sorry.
The same that they have
AV
RO or HO and THO.
I mean, it was that, and then we got Rogar and Thorgar, and I'm like, okay. Ro and no, they're not even twins. No, they just are. But anyways, that's
Coincidence.
that's a 22 to hit Avina.
Yep, it hits.
All right, let me get a con save from you, please, as you take an initial 8 damage. That's max piercing damage from this sting. Probably would have got you right on the side of the back of the neck. 'Cause that's a sucky place to get sucked.
Okay, so my con is 12 plus 2, so 14.
14.
Is this?
That's a save.
But is it poison? Is it?
Yeah, it would have been poison.
Oh,
The 14
okay,
is
because
enough. You would get
I get
advantage,
advantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the 14 saves, so no need to do that.
Okay. Cool. We'll just keep that in mind for the next bug that falls out of the grassland here.
Lucia, you picked the buggiest tree. I put so many bugs in that tree in case someone got next to
Oh
it.
my
'Cause
God.
You climbed it. I didn't have to make them go down. You just came up to them. But let's see. So that spider moves in and goes to get a bite. Lucia's getting surrounded by bugs. A noble's
I'm
favorite.
screaming. I'm screaming.
That's only an 8, so it manages to not bite you. I imagine as you're screaming, you're flailing, and he's having issues.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's just having issues getting a nice fresh bite off
I
you.
already know that I'm probably not hidden anymore. I am just very seeable.
Another centipede comes out of the grass moving and goes up to Thor from behind, and that's gonna be actually a good roll. That's a dirty 20.
You son of a bitch.
Alright, give me a con save. As you take an initial 6 damage from the piercing of the bites.
Not 20.
Alright, no poison damage for you. Alright, so with a rustle from the tree just north of Thor, you hear like a couple of almost like twig breaks as something large jumps out of the tree and lands on the ground.
Oh god.
What the fuck is that thing? It's Cthulhu?
Is it a giant praying mantis?
This looks like something out of. It's an egg.
Jesus Christ.
It looks like something out of fucking. What's it called?
Hell? Is that what
Yeah.
No.
Agreed.
I
Very
believe
much
hell is the
agreed.
word. I believe
Hell,
hell is the word you're
hell.
looking for.
I believe hell is basic.
I think we've been transported to the real hell. I'll take tieflings and demons.
No, what's that fucking game? And we were all playing, and then we stopped playing.
That was a great description.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what game you're
Thor didn't
playing.
know this. Nobody else.
This
You have
thing.
so many things on the goddamn map.
I am
trying
not
to kill
having
us.
a good time.
Technically,
You
all
and
these
me
things are
both.
super easy to kill. You just gotta, do that.
Hit them.
So, but yeah, this thing jumps out of the tree with a loud thud, and it just basically runs straight toward the nearest thing to him, which is Thor, and goes for a bite attach with its giant pincers, and
hell
does
died.
he's got an advantage because of the centipede. Okay, well, does a 18
I felt
hit
happy
Thor?
about that.
Which one?
18? Does 18 hit Thor?
You son of a bitch.
You fucking suck a dick.
Yeah, while the internet was rebuffering, my wife came in and was like, "You winning?" And I was like, "Actually, yes, I am this time." Actually.
Great.
7 slashing damage as these pincers just come through and just slash right through you. And I need a. Oh, and it comes with an additional 4 acid damage.
Oh, great. I love
So
it.
11 damage total. And then I need a strength save from you.
Strum. Ooh, that is a 9.
Alright, so everyone that's looking over sees this thing jump out the tree, beeline it over, go down and pinch around Thor, and then just lifts him up in the air and his pincers. And you just see Thor just kind of flailing,
Oh, great.
unable to do anything about it because he is now grappled.
First the crabs and now this.
This is bullshit.
Sounds like you have a sexual problem.
30. And he's gonna hold his action. 30? Oh, no, 20. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Avina, you are up.
So I'm going to take my quarterstaff and swing at the centipede that is next to my leg.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, 10 to hit. No?
No.
No.
You try again though.
How did I roll exactly the same thing? But I did.
Oh,
so
wait a minute.
that's how that turned out. Wait a minute, what?
Oh, that's just me. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Okay.
You said 10 as well, so you swing
Yeah.
your quarterstaff wildly and you just can't hit this centipede.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
yeah, that's all I got.
Let's move it. 20, 25, 30 to get over here. And this thing is going to run up to Taslin and make 2 claw attacks first. Wow, they both miss. The highest of the 2 is a 16.
Ooh, barely.
And then,
Awesome!
right? You got a higher than that, right? Yeah. And then he's
Yeah,
gonna try-
17.
So he claws, and your armor just eats both the claw attacks, and he goes to finish it off with a bite. And that is also going to be a miss, as I imagine you would have ducked back from the bite attack coming in.
Matrix.
And then, alrighty.
Where are we at? Okay.
Hold on, don't go yet.
Don't celebrate yet, I guess.
I'm not celebrating. I'm just making sure I'm.
Buzz, Rogar. Tails.
Another
going
one.
to Heskin. Heskin's about to get stabbed.
Or he's
Oh,
not.
no.
Because. fuck
That
you.
is a
You gotta
17.
roll pretty
Did we
fucking
do?
high.
What is Heskin's thing? Do we have stats for Heskin?
We do not. We have my stats.
You may want to start working on that.
We
need
use
Heskin's
my we use my armor stats,
But he's on the outside of your armor, so.
but he's not on the outside of my armor. Technically, he's behind my shield.
That's right, you put a shield there for him. So he gets the +2 from the shield on its own. That's pretty good roll.
I mean-
17?
No, a 17 does not hit naturally.
Yeah. We're gonna have to make an actual stat sheet for him, but we'll just use your stats for now, and the 17 would miss, so.
I mean, well, we've been talking about that, but we never actually did it.
Yeah, I know. It kind of fell
So we've
back.
been using my armor stats.
Yeah, I need to
which
take time
kind
to
of
actually
makes
make your thing.
sense.
In a way, but we're gonna let Taslin go. Taslin?
All right. Of course, we're going to rage,
Of course.
and
Big man.
then
Recluse.
and
So
then
you get your-
that's what I'm actually looking. That's what I'm actually looking for.
You get your tail to cool.
too, but he's standing right next to me. I can't. All I can do is just pull him closer to me. I mean, if I wanted to cuddle, it'd work, but
I mean, they do look kind of cuddly.
when you make your first attack on your turn, you decide to use reckless attack, giving advantage on melee. So yes, I'm going to reckless attack using my great axe on this guy. Son of a bitch! Are you kidding me?
You have advantage.
Oh, no.
Come on, Taz.
No, 2 force.
Okay.
You're
What? Why do you read all the
Which
same
that
number
makes-
twice?
That makes it 12. So does a 12 hit?
12 does. Sorry, I was reading what Thor said.
You just let him hit.
12 does not. 12 does not hit. But you have a second attack. Why don't you try it again?
I do have a second attack. Can I still use reckless? No, I can't.
It's until the
No,
end
that's
of your
an-
turn.
that's a-
Till the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, does an 18 hit? No, wait a minute.
Hey,
22 hit.
there you go.
22 does hit, yes.
Yay.
I would say
Jesus fucking
that-
Christ.
that's more like you have. I would say you have advantage on charisma checks you make to influence them. Thor, I would say whenever you do your animal
Oh.
handling, you don't. We'll just count that as a charisma for you, because of that thing you just sent me. So,
Okay.
and so that means you get advantage on it. So you just get advantage on animal handling is what we'll do. Okay, go ahead.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Is that including your rage?
What does rage? I forget what rage does.
Should be extra 2 damage.
Plus.
But actually,
Oh,
like 2
so
damage,
8.
yeah.
8
8.
damage. A solid slash. Anything else from Taz?
That's all I can do.
Throw a rock at it.
Where's it at?
Buzz, Avery.
Oh
A
god.
wasp comes up for you too. They come in a pack,
No.
like wasps always do. That'll be a 19 to hit.
Dang it.
Ooh.
Does that hit, Avery? Just does.
After-
Yes, it does.
It finds just that little crevice in between the joints of your armor and gets its little piercer through there, and then I need a con save from you. As you
Con
take an
save?
initial 4 piercing damage. That would come out of your temporary health points before your main ones.
Oh, okay, cool. So I don't need to do that. Give me a second. And do that. 9?
9 is gonna miss, so that is gonna be some poison damage following the sting
Dang
of the
it.
wasp. So that will be 14 poison damage following the sting.
Jesus Christ.
Poison's crazy, right?
Poison.
Take 8 damage because of my 10 points. That is better than the alternative.
No, let's just do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then these frogs, they can move a decent amount. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. But he doesn't have an action now. Lucia, I got some bad news for you.
Oh no, no, no,
There's another
no,
spider.
no,
in the tree.
no.
This one crawls at you as well, just like the others have, and it goes to bite
Okay,
you.
yeah, no, I'm like full
good.
screaming.
As,
There's no stealth anymore.
as you look around
Full
the tree, you suddenly notice it's pretty webbed up on the top of the leaves everywhere. If
Yeah,
only
no,
you
I'm
looked-
screaming.
If only you
I'm
looked before he
screaming.
climbed, but he only rolled an 8, so he just He kind of like got lost on the cloth of your shirt before he was actually able to get to
Oh
you.
yeah, no, I'm screaming and flailing. This is
10, 15, 20. Avery, you are up as a couple giant frogs have just approached you in a row with the wasp behind both of you. What would you guys like to do?
I wouldn't say they're giant.
Well, those are giant frogs, and then these are giant toads, and then these are toad humanoids. So
But they don't take 4 blocks.
that is correct. Anyways, Avery.
Alright, so I'm gonna have one attack for each of them. That first one is 25.
Which one are you hitting who? Which one are you hitting first?
Smites.
I'll hit the wasp first.
Smites.
I don't know if Smite would be useful right now, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, so what's your hit
I'm
for?
not going to waste it on wasps.
What's your attack for
Oh, I
the
thought you
wasp?
said frogs came up behind us. My bad.
It's okay.
I'm sorry?
What was your attack roll for the wasp?
For the wasp was 25.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
Yippee!
Which are you two-handing the sword or one-handing?
One-handing as usual.
All right, 1d8 plus 5, please.
That is 8 damage.
Alrighty, you got a nice cut on it, but it manages to keep fluttering around. It's not looking good though.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go and get rid of the wasp, but my second attack goes to it as well.
Okay.
And that is a 27 to hit.
Okay. Your minimum damage is going to kill it, so you'll slice down the wasp with your second attack. Anything else from you?
Uh,
You should have bonus action options.
yeah, I am. I don't know if I want to do anything right now.
If not, then no worries.
Well,
5, 10, 15, 20,
I'm
25.
going. I am. Oh, hold on. Can I even do this?
What do you want to do?
I was wanting to give Lucy a sanctuary, but I think she's out of my range.
Yeah, if it's 30
Hold on, I
feet,
have
she's
movement.
slightly
Let me
out.
just
There you
scooch
go.
over.
Oh, if you go over
No,
twice,
no,
then
scooch
that...
over.
Okay, 30 feet
Yep,
is
okay,
enough.
scooch over once and then give her sanctuary.
Okay, sanctuary it was. Alright, Lucia, you feel...
Don't mind me, we're just being manhandled by a bug.
they don't mind. Anyways, after Avery does that, this frog will make its way over to Taz, and it actually still has its action. So it's going to do a bite attack, which is a nat 1. Super frog here, super frog. No way. I don't even know how to describe it. How does a frog hit itself with its tongue?
Hey,
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know how to describe that.
I guess it just
it
ricochets back into its eye.
could do that.
yeah, there you go.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
I guess so.
see the tongue and I swat at it, which ends up wrapping around its head.
Down for I've never seen a frog miss, so I don't know. Well, I've
It
seen it miss,
ricochets
but-
off of his
I
shield
have.
into his eye.
Yeah, I've just never seen it actually hit itself with its tongue, so it's funny. But yeah, that's fine. It can ricochet and hit itself in the eye, and it'll take a whopping 3 damage from the.
And it's
attack.
visually impaired, so disadvantage of future rolls.
Three damage doubled. Kills itself.
Wouldn't that be something?
Goes through the eye, pierces its brain. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna keep you as head row. Let's see where the centipede goes. Avina, you're a bug magnet. It's just-
Is
Super.
that English?
So am I. I crawled into the tree.
Uh, But yeah, this centipede also makes its way. This giant centipede makes its way over to you, and it rolled an 18 to hit. Does it bite you?
Yep, it does.
All right, then let me get a con save from you. 6 damage, piercing from the initial bites.
So I got 7 for my save. I'm sorry, how many damage did you say from the
Well,
bite?
the initial bite was 6, and then you got a 7 on the save, which is not going to do it. So you. Oh wait, you have advantage on this. It's poison based.
Oh, yes. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, so that's 13.
13. All right, that is
Yeah,
enough to save, so no poison damage from you.
cool. Thanks.
All right. This guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. No. 15, 20, 25, 30. Um. Yeah, he'll move a little more closer. 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll move there. Now that he gets close, anyone that's looking at him will see that some of those bruisings that came from the magic missile seem to be returning to their red shade rather than the purple blemish.
Dope.
5, 10, 15, 30. He doesn't have enough reach.
Fucking naturally healing.
Lucia, you're up.
Question. So, if I was to cast Misty Step, I could also then cast, let's say, Ground Current, right?
No, Misty Step is a leveled spell. Unless you're using some type of way to use Misty Step that doesn't count as a spell slot.
Unless you got fucking.
Okay.
Let's see. You only have alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's bonus action.
Yeah, it's about leveled
Then
spells
it would have to
at
be a
that point.
cantrip, yeah.
May I suggest something that's a bit AoE would be super right now.
AoE spells would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Time for some
Wait,
AoE.
hold on. AoE.
Age of Empires.
I'm trying to remember what in the world is AoE again.
Maybe in a little bit. If it was, what, 15 years ago? Age
Oh,
of Empires? Was it?
What does AoE stand for again?
Area.
Area
Area
effect.
effect.
Oh,
So basically a spell.
Big
that does
circle do
big-
damage.
that's what I wanted. The
call,
ground.
like call lightning or ground current.
Oh
or
yeah, I
something
have
like
that one.
Yeah, I don't think you have conjure animals. You're curious, but
AoE
I
spell.
don't.
Boom. Boom frog. Boom frog.
Yeah.
Or boom toad and fuck Taz.
just giving you a suggestion though.
God damn it! I gotta do freaking. That's... Yeah, exactly.
Okay, get fucked.
Creature within 5 feet. Oh god. So 3. Oh god. Yeah. So I am gonna do call lightning. And that cloud is going to be
So good.
well, let me get my circle.
Oh, yeah.
60 foot
So
circle.
I learned that the radiuses are slightly off when you just use the tokens. But what is the radius? 30, right?
60, I believe?
Should be
No, call lightning is
30
lightning.
radius, which is a 60 diameter.
Let's see. 60-foot radius
You have-
centered
Oh,
on
so
a
it's
point.
120 foot circle.
Yeah.
Which is the map.
Okay.
It's Skadoosh. It's
Alright.
the map. the map.
It's the whole map.
It's the map. It's the map. Place it right here.
Okay, let me just do this. Just keep it there for a moment.
It's literally the
Circle
map. Circle right here.
blue. Okay. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but here we go.
All right, I do that.
You center circle right here, and it's the map. You center the circle
Okay.
right here.
Um,
Oh, there you go.
this toad 5, 5, or that one's technically not 5, but that one is 5. But if I do that one 5, 5, technically 5. Is this technically 5 feet of this one right here?
Alright, that's about as accurate as it gets right there.
Okay.
Hope you like that. Alright, put you back. Take that off of you.
Is this technical 5 feet of
Alright,
dust
so
toad?
where do you want the lightning to strike exactly?
Oh,
If you center it to
It's anywhere in that circle. You can have the lightning strike anywhere
Yes.
inside of that circle. So where would you
Correct.
like your lightning to strike?
That's why I'm asking. Is this 5 feet away from
Right here?
this one? No, this
Like
toad.
right on top of this toad?
5 feet away from
Yeah,
Taz.
because that's
I
that
just,
one.
I'm just trying to know
Okay.
exactly. Just let me know where you want it. And I'll take
Yes, it's hitting right on that toad.
it. Okay.
And it's gonna hit
So
Taz.
it's Taz, both of these guys. So Taz, you have to make the save as well as those 4. The save is a
Don't die.
Dex saving throw.
Let's leave
Yep.
them.
And are you
Oh.
wearing anything lightning enhancing? Like, is your ragtag blue or anything?
Yes, it is for
What?
me.
You got lightning shit?
Yeah, I do.
I have scale mail.
I'm not asking you. You just roll your roll.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I am.
It's all good. No, see,
Taz-
Lucia does extra
My ragtag
boost.
is blue, so
Yes,
that's
so you get extra plus whatever the dice is. So the dice will be 3d10. So it'll be 3d10 plus 3 because of the ragtag.
I
Now
thought it was 3d8. Oh, that was for a different one. Never mind.
It can be. I can make it 3d8.
Yep. Oh,
So these, not the toad, the little frogs are a +1. So we have a 3 and an 18, and then the 2 red guys are not great, but they got a 15 and a 19. So the red guys both pass. One of the frogs pass, and one of the frogs misses. They still take half damage. So go ahead and do your 3d10 plus 3. And how did you do, Taz?
18.
Alright, so you also take half damage. Make that a quarter, because aren't you lightning resistant?
Yep.
He is.
Yep, so he'll take only a quarter of the damage. So go ahead and roll 3d10 plus 3.
29. So that's 29 plus 3. 32 total.
30.
32 total.
Yes.
So half of that is gonna still kill the frog. So both of these guys are dead. And then this guy takes half of 32, which is 18. No, 16. And
So I take 8.
I don't know.
So there's the other guy. And then yeah, Taz, you just take the 8s. Okay. Anything else from you?
Can I get out of the tree? I don't care if it's jumping out or whatever.
Yeah, you
I will
can-
roll for it.
Yeah, you can leave the tree. If you want to just jump out, that's fine. If you want to go down gently, it's acrobatics. As for
We're doing acrobatics, which
Yep.
is 16.
Okay, yeah, you can get down gently and with half your movement. As for all of the opportunity attacks, the spider rolled a dirty 20. The other spider only rolled a 8. The 2 centipedes rolled.
wait, does Sanctuary count for opportunity attacks?
That's a good one. That's a great question. In that case, let's see. The first one would have been 16, and then the other one would have failed. And then the other one is a dirty 20, and then another fail. So 2 of them do get their attacks, which is
Okay.
1 centipede
Yeah,
and
better
1
than
spider.
4.
So
Yep.
the spider, it got only a 10, so that's gonna miss. But the
Yep.
centipede got a 21. So 1 bite does come through at the end of all of that, as you leave
No.
their range, and you take a whopping 6 piercing damage, and then I need a con save, which I'm gonna have at disadvantage because you're actively climbing down a tree.
Oh my god. I'm so lucky. My disadvantage one is 19 plus 4.
Wow. Well then,
This is 23.
nope. No
I
poison
love
Or
how
would
damage.
you
it
Just
have
told
been
me
24?
I have loaded dice. This motherfucker hasn't rolled less than a 20 in years.
What was the original damage?
6 piercing damage, and I got you off of the tree.
Okay.
All right. So I was gonna do a whole nother round of combat, but we're at 30 minutes in. It's a little
Oh,
after
God.
time, so I think it'd be best for us to come back to this because there's gonna
Oh,
be
dude.
more after it, anyways.
Okay.
If you need to write down what you were gonna do, please go ahead and do that. Write down any spell slots you've done. Make sure your health is accurate. Avery, you should have gone through your temporary health points at this point. Lucia maybe mentioned that you are focusing on Call Lightning right now. Just put all this stuff in the Roll20 chest.
Oh, yeah.
So that's here when we come back next week. And we'll pick up this fight, and then I guess you guys can go to the Fallen Stone and see what's up over there. Cool. Everyone good?
For me.
All right. Shame we had a bit of an interruption with the power thing, but I'll get that. I mean, hopefully it shouldn't be stormy next week. So.